Okay.
I love Kitto's theme so much. The vibes.
It's the hunter's dream. It's a great time. Okay.
Oh
Hello,
no,
everyone.
I turned that up so I could hear it. Now
It's
gonna blast it out.
be careful, because now it's this one. 3.
Oh.
It's taking a minute. So there we go.
Yay.
Hello.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't hear anything, but
Yeah, I just decided to take a moment to load my Roll20. So, hi everybody. Welcome back to our session. This is session 4 of Arc 3. Old ties make for weak bonds. I don't know whether or not you'll finish the arc tonight. Maybe. We'll see.
How much cheese will there be in the session?
It depends, 1, how distracted you get, and 2, whether or not you do the 4 possibilities post this that you don't have to do, but you could do.
We can do all.
And they've made maps, so please at least do 2 of them.
Yeah.
You could do any of them, but you could also do none of them, or you could do them all one after another.
To be
Depends
fair,
what you want.
them having made maps doesn't necessarily mean we have to do them, because they did make a continent once and we didn't go there.
Yep, an entire fucking continent. And guess what, Leo? Do you know what I did with that continent? It's here now. It's here now. You have to go at some point. I built too many cities.
If we won't go to the continent, it will come to us. An earthquake happens.
They'll fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Pangea reforms.
So
If we don't go in this campaign, next campaign we just are on that continent. We
Zenia,
can't escape.
We've got no choice anymore.
starts on
nothing's
Zenia.
happening there, but you're
Yeah.
there.
It's like
There is no
Majora's
way.
Mask, but instead of the moon, it's the continent.
Yeah. Okay. So last session, you guys, after defeating the invisible stalker with some incredibly clever tactics by Hathor, i.e. throwing iron filings at it, which was very clever, you decided to head back to Kitto's place to take a long rest. Kitto decided, nah, fuck that, I'll go for a walk. However, Kitto forgot that Luther doesn't have to sleep for as long as everybody else, and so was gone when Luther woke up from his 4 hours of trance. And Luther then panicked and woke everybody else. So then
Panicking everyone.
Yep, Kitto then got into trouble with Hathor for not leaving a note, which was mildly, I don't know, appeased by buying Hathor cheese. So that happened, you had a little bit of a conversation, but it was all fine. And then you guys decided to try and make a plan to get into the area where that Kitto's sister is being held. In doing so, Hathor summoned their familiar, a wonderful barn owl, now by the name of Cheese. Let me assure you, me and Astrid have had several conversations about Cheese's personality, and when you can talk to Cheese, it's going to be a laugh.
Wild.
They're fun. So, you managed to send in Cheese, scope out the area, and due to some really poor stealth rolls, fucked up stealthing in and just had to fight the guards and a giant wolf, which went poorly for some people, Luther.
Wow.
But, you survived. You then failed to investigate boxes. But, you got through it eventually. And then, because of the failing to investigate boxes, you had to fight a mecha chimera, which again went poorly for Luther. But the rest of you, again, survived. Everyone's alive still. Managing to destroy the mecha chimera and sneaking through some areas, and managing to find yourself through by some ingenious work from Cacula to move caltrops so you didn't have to stand on them, and head.
It was Nerin.
It was Nerin, yeah.
Nerin.
I'm
sorry.
dumb.
I am very sorry.
Credit where credit's due.
Credit where credit's due. Nerin. I was very impressed. Head down towards the next level, and in doing so, you were all I believe. Cacula and Hathor are both holding cantrips, and Luther, your swords are still up. Nerin, I don't believe you're holding anything because you don't have range. And Kitto,
I'm holding my punches in case there's someone right at the bottom.
And Kitto, you weren't holding anything in the hope that it would be Joanna, and therefore you wouldn't just punch her. So you ended up heading down and coming into contact with a shifter who is already in their partial lichen form thing, holding a black ebony style rapier, and he points it at you and said, as we finish the session, stop right there. And that's where we will pick up.
Bye, train music. I love you.
Yeah, let's have a little more of that, shall we?
What I learned from that summary is we really messed up a lot last session.
You rolled poorly. Like you tried really hard.
tried
and you
really
rolled
hard.
so poorly, and
I'm
it
using-
was not.
No, I'm using physical dice now. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, I think Leah was the only one who hasn't seen Jake's new dice that I bought him for his birthday, but they're cool and they look like Luke's, and I love them. They are pretty cute.
They're
So,
very good.
you are stood in front of this individual. If you have held actions, you can continue to hold them. I will say, especially if those of you who are holding cantrips, because you can just recast and recast and recast until you've finished. And he stands with his rapier out. All right.
Upon not seeing a sister in the room,
You do not.
okay,
No.
I can also hold action.
Yes. What are you
With
holding?
the crossbow, I guess.
You holding the crossbow. No worries. Yeah. You can prep the crossbow.
Yes.
And as you're doing that, he spins the rapier a little. What are you doing here?
Do you know who I am?
Should we find out? I may have heard a few things.
Well, then you know what I'm doing here. Where is she? I don't need to do anything else here. I don't care about what you're doing down here at all.
Well, I think you should, because what I'm doing down here concerns her.
Not for much longer. It doesn't. Where is she?
She's not here right now.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Do you guys want to come down the corridor, perhaps? Or can
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need
Wait,
to.
is that a wall or not?
It's not like it's a low banister rail,
Oh,
so
okay,
you can
cool.
see over
I
it.
thought it was like
Okay.
a corridor, but
Yeah.
can
You're
see
right
over
though.
it,
I will come up like to here to
Yeah, no worries.
behind you. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I'll go here then.
Insight for you, Hathor, dear.
Yeah. Okay. Please be nice. My insight is non-existent, I believe. Yeah. No, that's a 5.
Difficult to
Yeah.
read. It's quite postury in the way he's standing and the way he's coming across, and you're not sure how much of that is posture or how much of that is confidence.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
that sounds like bullshit. We have it on good authority that she is down here.
It wouldn't be so heavily guarded if not.
Yeah. Who are you? Should I care?
You can call me Spine. I'm just a hired hand. Some people were paying very good money for what I did.
What did you do?
I guess you'll find out, won't you?
Fine. And do I have the shot readied or
Yeah.
not?
Yeah,
Okay.
you could take it.
Can I then try and take it?
Yeah, go for it. Roll to attack.
Thank you.
Everybody else, if your held actions are dependent on somebody else moving or attacking, they will trigger.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try and get her
Right.
as well then.
Oh, that's really embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm not too. You said it was a balcony, right?
Yeah.
Rather than have to like shimmy for everyone, can I like vault myself over it?
Yeah, it's a
Cool.
5-foot drop, but you'll be fine.
Cool.
Also, anyone can move through Nerin's space.
Anyone
Just-
can move through Nerin space because Nerin
so-
is small.
yeah.
What did you roll?
I rolled really embarrassingly. I rolled a
Oh.
10 total.
That's not gonna hit.
I'm getting out my system before we get into actual combat.
Yeah, you
Cool.
fire
We
and
can
it
do
goes
this.
wide, and everybody else who has held actions, go through them first for me, and then we will roll initiative.
My radiant sunbolt
Yes.
is
30 foot.
range.
Yeah, it is range. You
So
can do
that,
that.
but I didn't say I was holding it.
No, you said you were holding a punch, but you
Yeah.
can do that next time round. Hathor,
Yeah.
did you had
15?
15 will not hit.
That's
Lucid,
fine.
you can
Very
you
spicy.
can jump down there, but it'll take you it's a 5-foot drop, so you won't take any damage.
Okay,
But it's just a bit, but hit the ground,
Yeah.
you'll be fine.
cool.
All right. we're gonna roll initiative, guys. Like,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Shocking.
It's
What happens
surprising.
next won't shock you.
It won't shock you. We're gonna roll initiative, guys. Let me put the initiative order in. What's his?
Okay.
Oh, his initiative's super high. Why is-
Nice.
yeah, that's why.
Oh,
it's so
that's
high.
great.
Half
Yay!
decent fucking roll. Not a good roll, just a half decent
Yeah.
roll.
20 for spine. Not good for the guards, admittedly. Where's it?
Now Spine thinks we're all idiots as well.
You'll have
Yes,
just tumbled.
Okay,
Fine,
it's
let's
okay.
make you an
We've
idiot.
got him off his rhythm because he thinks we're all dumb. We can be like, actually, we're really cool. Boom, boom, boom.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
The
very
issue-
disappointing how poorly you're rolling. It's really sad for me.
You
Well,
can't
I rolled
predict.
a 5 and an 8
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah. You can't predict unpredictable. I can't even say the word.
Unpredictability.
That's the one.
There we go.
Oh, that was the
Hathor.
initiative was an 18 though.
Okay.
Pretty
And
good.
18 for you on initiative, Hathor, did you say?
19.
19. 19.
It's a terrible initiative roll. Should I try it on dice?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always about trying it with dice. 18 for Kitto. Cacula, you rolled 20 initiative. He will go first, though, because his dex is way higher than yours, because he's a dex-based fighter.
Okay, it's the same result, ironically.
Sad.
Yeah.
15. And then Nerin. Nerin rolled 15. Oh, wait, no, I put that the wrong way around. I can't read.
Mood.
15. Okay, and what did the guards get? The guards got a 3. Not helpful.
That's okay then.
That's a 4 for them. The Litrix rolled well as well. So what will he get? He got a 16. What's Litrix's dex bonus?
Who is Litrix?
You'll find out, won't you?
No,
Like
thank
Lizard
you.
boy.
I think we should leave now.
I mean, you can
His-
see his token.
His tokens on the
His token's on the initiative order.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Thing. There we go. Spine goes, as I say, spine goes above Cacula because his dex is higher. Okay, that will put us at the top of the round. I'm going to increase the battle music so that it's actually like a normal volume.
There we go. There it is.
It was playing underneath, but I was like, you know.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Okay, so top of the round is Spine. He is gonna step forward. Bam, bam, bam. Magic Man. He's gonna go for Kitto because Kitto was the first one to shoot at him. Badly, but you did try, and he's gonna make an attack with Ebony.
Oh, I just managed to back off.
12. That misses.
That won't hit.
Nope. That will not hit, so he misses on that one. I think that's his entire turn. He's already shifted. There you go. He is technically shifting now. So he gains 7 temporary hit points. Yay.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yep.
Oh, don't worry.
Shifters are like that. Yay. Look, Luther can do it.
Yeah.
That puts him at that as a hit point max. Okay, that will end his turn. Cacula, you're up.
Okay, hello. Sorry, I just got given dinner.
same
You
here.
rolled high in the initiative order. God damn it.
Okay. I am restricting all my spell slots to purely heal juice. But I do still have all of my charges in my necklace, so I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at Shifter Man because he was mean to Kitto, and we do not stand that here.
We do not.
Good
That's
shit.
fair. That will hit. Yes.
Huzzah!
Damage.
Because Blunt Hunters like have so many dice for damage, I'm going to do weapons on roll 20, but for all ability scores, I'll do it.
Very good.
properly.
That's absolutely valid because
Yeah.
I do
Oh, that-
remember this when my roll 20 was fucking up and I had to roll Infernus physically because, oh boy, 4 different damage dice
Yeah.
plus also the modifiers kill me, end my entire life. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a really good hit. He takes all that damage.
That's a good
17
hit.
radiant.
Jesus.
Yeah, fucking Guiding Bolt, man. Okay, that ends your turn, Cacula. Hathor, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going to stay where I am.
I am gonna. Okay, because he's fucking there. Oh boy. I'm gonna smack a firebolt at one of the guards in the back, the one
Go
at the
for it.
front.
Go for it. Yeah, roll to attack. What's the guard's AC? That's fine.
And then I might give up, just because Firebolt, my damage roll is always atrocious.
Mm.
Okay, that's a 20.
That's gonna hit. Roll damage.
See?
Uh-huh. 2.
Oh, okay. Well, it's something. Damage is damage.
Damage is damage.
Okay. End your turn. Bring us to Kitto.
Kitto is going to come around to the other side of him to get advantage on attacking. I assume I get that as Nerin is.
You do get advantage with Nerin there, yes.
Yeah.
And Nerin is a melee attacker, so yes, you do get advantage with Nerin.
So, which means I should hopefully be able to fucking hit. No, I don't hit. I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, perhaps try rolling on the roll 20. You're switching your dice up.
I'm gonna switch dice.
Switch dice. Switch dice. Come on.
Go to jail.
Go
I'm
to
now aphobic.
Jail. Jail the dice. Okay, that will...
Can I? You know what? Can I also disengage to like here?
Yeah, of course you can. No worries.
Taking
you know what? I'm not
advantage
gonna
away
do
from
that.
me.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not gonna
mean.
do that because that's called being an asshole. I'm gonna stay there.
Okay, that's fair. That will bring us to Litrix. Where is he? On my map. There he is.
Tricks.
So you notice there's this archway here, and out of it from behind comes a lizard folk in what appears to be school robes. Like, he looks like a professor. He's wearing long the robes recognizes Hathor has been wearing recently, kind of thing. The kind of robes of the school. Hathor, roll an intelligence saving throw.
Oh dear.
I was going to say, what colour are they?
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
point.
no.
I
Oh,
knew
no.
you were going to ask
Oh,
for
no.
that. No, it's fine. I just want to know whether or not Hathor remembers the colours.
Well, you can feeble mind him.
No, it's fine. I just want to know whether or not Hathor remembers the colours.
17.
Yes, you do remember the colours. That means I have to go check what colour it is.
It's fine. My Roll20 has decided that there is no map, actually, so
No, that's very rude of it.
I'm going to reload and hopefully that will
specifically
fix it.
Mhm.
The answer is he's a divination wizard. I just have to tell you which colour that relates to.
Okay.
He's wearing these over, and those of you who've seen Hathor wearing his robes, the robes are like a not particularly exciting, like simple blackish robe, and then they wear over the top a gown, and the gown signifies the color of their magic. Hathor's is like icy white, which signifies abjuration. His is a dusty pink, which signifies divination.
Okay, and I would probably
You would
vaguely know this as well.
roll an intelligence saving throw, and I'll see if you remember.
It doesn't really matter that much to
Not
me.
a high DC, but you know.
It doesn't matter. I'm not that bothered. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Cacula's dumb. He's stressed.
He's
fine.
he's a divination wizard. Litrix spells. What we're gonna do? Yeah. Okay. Cool. You see him kind of look out over everyone and kind of huff slightly. And can you get all of you in that effect? Yes, you can. Apart from Nerin. So I need everybody apart from Nerin to make me a, I believe, wisdom saving throw.
Counter spell.
It is. You're counterspelling him?
Yeah.
Okay.
18 for the wisdom saving throw.
Well, mark off your counterspell because it's a 3rd level spell slot, so it vanishes.
Nice.
You would have recognized the spell as well, Hathor. It's slow.
Ah, yeah. Fuck you. No, thank you.
Scowls as the spell disappears in his hands. Fine. And yeah, that will end his turn actually. Okay.
Yes.
He's gonna move a little bit down here, but that will bring us to Nerin.
Yep. I'm gonna try and hit the guy in front of me.
You have advantage on doing that.
Goodness. By the way, I don't remember who it was who got guiding bolted. But someone
It's
got
him, so you have
Okay.
advantage, but you already have advantage, so.
Oh,
marvelous. That I presume hits. It's a 24.
Yes, it will. Roll damage.
Hooray. That is 5.
Cool. That's one.
And then I'm doing another one. That is 17.
17 will miss.
Sad.
He has a very high AC.
Bonus action.
Yep.
20.
Hits. Roll damage.
My music is
6.
Okay.
Sorry.
Niimi, if your music has stopped, you have to leave and come back into the game.
That's what I was going to say. Like, there's still a couple of turns before mine again, so I'm just going to leave and come back.
Yes.
Is that you, Nerin?
Do I only have to use a key if I'm doing an extra as my bonus, or do I just have to use a key if it's
No.
for my bonus at all? Okay, cool.
You get the bonus action and then you get flurry of blows for you do 2 punches as the bonus. But if you're just going to do 1, you can just use the bonus for it.
I'll flurry of blows.
Okay,
Why not?
another one. Go for it.
Whilst
you've got advantage, you might as well.
Yeah. That's 17. Not gonna hit.
Not going to hit. Sorry,
Yeah.
just under his AC.
Cool.
That will bring us to Luther. Oh, go for it now.
Are there barrels next to me?
There are barrels next to you. Yes.
Can I go behind them so I get some cover?
You can. I will say that'll give you cover from ranged.
Ranged.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that'll give you half cover. I'll say.
Yeah. Thanks.
Because you're small. Okay, Luther, you're up.
okay. I'm going to.
Okay, who are you hexing, buddy?
Hexing this guy. I don't like him.
That's very valid. I will put a little thing on for hex. He is hexed.
Yep, that's a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And a 1.
Nope.
No. And I want to get the second one right.
Yes, you get a second one.
Yeah. And a 2. And
No,
come on.
sorry.
That's fine.
Okay, that will end your turn.
Yep.
Which will bring us to the guards. Let me check their stats. Okay. This guard is going to move to here, and he's going to make a crossbow attack against you, Kitto. 24 to hit.
Yes, does. Can I uncanny dodge, please?
You can. You only take 2 piercing damage.
Oh,
And this boy's going to move to here, and he's going to go for Nerin. Nerin, you have half cover, so you've got +2 to your AC.
Okay.
But I think a 23 might still hit.
Sad.
Which will do 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Top of the round, it is Spine. He is unhappy. Does not like this at all. So he is going to, first off, go for an attack on. He's first off going to go for an attack on, I believe. You know what? We're going to roll a d4 and we'll find out. He's going to go for an attack on Hathor. Because he can, and that's the way it is.
Good words, Alex.
I guess but that's the way it be.
It do be like that
It
sometimes.
do be
It
like
do
that.
be like
Okay,
that.
Hathor. 11 is going to miss, I think, Hathor? He is not rolling well.
Nope.
11 misses. No, 11 hits.
Doesn't. 11 hits.
Okay, are you going to take it? You've still got shield, but I know you're not high on spell slots.
It would be one of my last
Okay,
2.
you're just going to take it.
I'm sorry. 11 what?
He's a wizard! This is not
11 hits.
surprising!
Yeah. He's literally just wandering around in a
He's
t-shirt.
wandering around in a t-shirt. He doesn't have any armor on. He's a wizard!
You know
And it's
what?
half unbuttoned as
No,
well. just 'cause
I
he wants
am
to
going
walk.
to shield it because the temporary hit points are worth it.
Okay, so shield goes up. which means
That's fair.
that will
That's fair.
ping off you. Okay, as a bonus action, because he's a shifter, because he is this form of shifter, he can do a bonus action unarmed strike. So he's going to do that on Luther, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Luther is very stabby.
20 to hit.
That will hit.
You will take 7 slashing damage.
Perfect.
Is he fine? He is gonna that was pretty good damage. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be him. So that will bring us to Cacula.
Okay. Cacula's like, oh no, a wizard.
Yep.
And he's gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the wizard.
Okay, go for it. Roll to attack.
Beep.
Oh, that's a 22.
Roll 20 has decided that I get to have all of the good rolls today.
Yeah.
Which is
Come
good
on,
when I have
yes.
to heal you all
That
from
is
certain
gonna
death.
hit him kind of
Again.
relevantly.
Again.
Yeah.
17 damage is what I got last time.
MVP.
Nice.
MVP.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can only roll above 20 and 17 damage.
That's fine. Does that end your turn, Cacula?
Yes, it actually. Can I duck? How big is this like railing?
No. I would say
How
Nerin
big
could
is this
take.
railing? No.
I would say Nerin could take cover, but because
Cacula would just
only
be like,
because Nerin is a small creature, it wouldn't
that
work
makes
with you.
sense. Okay, never mind. Then yeah, I am. Actually, how's everyone looking?
Very good.
Bad.
I'm like 1 hit point off bloodied.
I am. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not bloodied yet. I'm close to bloodied.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nerin is looking
how
rough.
bad is bad?
I'm on less than a quarter health.
You can't
Okay, yes.
multiple cast.
That is true. Damn. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm like
Think
50%.
better in future, Niimi. I'm sorry. Please
fine.
live until
It's
next round.
worth it to do good damage.
That damage was very good. Yeah, okay. Hathor, you're up.
Got that. Yeah. Okay. When does shield drop?
At the end of the round, so when it gets back to his turn, it'll drop.
Okay. So
Takes a round.
I'm gonna run.
Okay, he will
And I'm
attack you.
gonna
That's fine.
that way. Hop hop.
Spine. Roll better. There we go.
One. Thank Alex. Why did you press that?
hang on.
That 18 is going to hit you even with shield.
Yeah. It will.
Okay, you take 10 piercing damage.
That's fine.
Let me
Still-
double check this particular thing because it has a. You didn't put the second damage type in. Fool. Okay, I'm going to re-roll that because it didn't do the thing I needed to do because I was like, wait a second, that's not the right amount of damage. That's
no.
better. 14 piercing damage.
Oh, okay.
Because it has a necrotic bonus. I was like, wait a second, why is its necrotic bonus not on? The weapon is magical. It should have a thing, but I didn't click the thing. So yeah,
Well,
you
that's
take 14.
I'm gonna
It's a-
go this way.
Weapon. Okay, you're over there now.
I think 5, 10, 5, 15. Yeah, 30.
Okay.
Come
did,
at me, guard.
did that take all of your
Movement.
No, your
No,
abjuration field.
I have 2 points.
No worries. Okay. You're over there?
So yeah, and I'm gonna firebolt big dude. Not big. The one who's just smacked me.
Spine. Yes, go for it. Roll to
Yes.
attack.
Hey, that is a 17 plus 7.
That will hit. Roll
Nice.
damage.
Yeah. That's better. That's 8 damage.
That is better.
Huzzah.
Good. Okay. End your turn, Hathor?
Yes, please.
Okay. That will bring us to Kitto.
The stab.
Go for it.
Oh my god.
At advantage.
My hand. A 1 and a 2.
Okay. Just. I don't
No,
know.
roll on roll 20.
Roll on roll 20,
Yeah.
Ruth. Roll on roll 20.
Okay.
Okay, next time roll on roll 20 because a 1 and a
will.
2 is just depressing. That's so
A
sad.
1, a 2, a 1, and a 3 have been my
It's been all of your rolls today.
1,
Okay.
2, buckle my shoe.
To be fair, it makes sense that Kitto is stressed
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
distracted.
Definitely. Okay, it is now Litrix's turn. What does Litrix want to do? Okay, he's not dumb enough to do that, so he's going to try this instead. He moves his fingers and casts Melf's minute meteors. So I need, Luther and Kitto to both make a dexterity saving throw as he'll hit them there.
Okay, I'm trusting roll 20 for this, so I'm not gonna...
Fail. Fail.
Oh, damn it.
Admittedly, you only took 6 fire damage.
Yeah, but, I'm not looking
Can I
good
uncanny
now.
dodge that?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you.
Please let me kill someone, I need the HP.
I am now bloodied.
Yep. Okay, that is...
I'm also bloodied.
Litrix's turn. He's concentrating on that. Because he has 4 more of those boys, I believe. No, yep, he has 5 more of those boys because he only sent 1. Okay. Nerin, you're up.
I'm gonna, pop out from behind the barrel and try and punch this guy again.
Go for it.
What's the little thing on him, by the way?
He's hexed, which means Luther gets extra damage.
Cool.
Yeah,
Just making sure it wasn't anything.
I
that
just have to hit
affected
him.
me.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
Advantage, right?
Yes.
No. Second one.
Go for it.
Rolling on here. These dice aren't nice.
That will hit. Roll
Hey.
damage. Nice. Good. He is not happy about that.
And then bonus action.
Go for it. That will also hit. Roll damage.
Good.
Very nice. Good.
And
Excellent.
then key, because
Again,
let's
got-
use it while I've got advantage and before
for
I
it.
die.
Hey,
Oh,
that's a
Ooh,
20.
worth it,
Very
absolutely
nice.
worth it.
this is Nerin, just like, I'm about to die. Kill things.
Go for it.
There we are.
Hoo-hoo-hoo.
I may die, but you are coming with me.
He is not looking good.
Ooh,
Yeah.
wait, and I rolled a 6 on
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
So
you did
12?
Really well. Well, roll 20 rolls for them for you.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Just
Sorry,
rolls
I
multiple
thought you
dice.
were rolling physically.
Yeah.
Because
No.
Call an ambulance, but not for
Anyway,
him.
Luther, you are up.
Right, so how does advantage work on this? If I move there, does that mean I also get advantage? Or is it just a monk thing?
No, you'd have to be flanking because they're flanking with each other. You can't flank with either of them.
Okay.
It's a really weird thing, but basically you have to stand directly opposing somebody, and because 5e rules are kind of weird, that person also has to be a melee fighter. So you guys can flank with each other, however, you have to be directly opposing that person. Because those two
Right.
are opposing, you can't get advantage on this, I'm afraid.
would it's obviously fine if it's not, but because Nerin is small, would you be able to occupy the same space as Nerin and then get advantage?
Not during combat,
Yeah,
no. You can
that's
move
fair.
through the same space, but I don't
But you
think
can't
can
occupy
it
that.
during
That
combat.
makes sense. I'm just asking.
18 gonna hit?
Wouldn't need
18
it.
is hit.
Nice.
Okay, and roll your hex damage for me.
Okay, and Crimson right.
And Crimson right. Woohoo! Yep, he is not looking good. He is not looking good.
And
Still not
attack
hit him.
no 2. Okay.
That will miss.
And attack no 3.
That will hit. And that's
And
still
Crimson right.
Crimson right and hex.
I'll just roll 2d6.
Hoo hoo hoo, this boy is real fucked up. Okay, that will bring us to the guards.
Please let me kill him, I need the health.
I know you do.
I tried to hide again, by the way, to give
You-
myself cover.
Have cover again. Okay, this guard is going for Hathor because Hathor's there. and he
There.
can. Yep. 15 to hit you, Hathor. I don't think your shield has dropped yet. We'll drop at the top of the round.
So that won't hit me.
Okay, he's not happy about that. The other guy is gonna go for Cacula.
Rude. I'm just vibing.
He can see you. You've done a lot of damage. 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You take 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
It's only a
Should be
crossbow.
able to survive that.
Okay, top of the round. Hathor, your shield drops. He's gonna start with a bonus action because he is really bad and do second wind. So give me a d10, give me a d10. Okay, that's fine. That'll give him 12 hit points back. Plus 12, cool. And he's pissed as fuck, so let's go, buddies. First strike, Kitto. 16 to hit.
Yes. Can I uncanny dodge, please?
Yes, you take 14, half to 7. Unarmed strike on Luther. 9 will miss.
Yeah.
However,
Oh no.
he's a fighter. So he's going to do it again. This one is on you, Nerin. 20 to hit.
Don't
Okay.
kill my brother. Don't kill my brother.
9 damage on Nerin.
Nerin is just alive.
Nerin is
Might,
very close.
might kill.
And then, yeah, last one on Kitto again. Unarmed strike on Kitto. 11 is going to miss, I think.
It misses, yeah.
Okay, he is really bad and just going full wild swinging. Cacula, you're up.
Okay. Funny you should say that Nerin is nearly dead. Because no, they're not.
Nerin is on 1 hit point, so yes, they are.
Not for
Nerin is
long.
like collapsed next to
Where
a
are you?
barrel.
Oh, you're
like,
right
I'm
there. I
hiding,
can
I
get
swear.
you there. Come
Yeah.
over here. I'm gonna go here.
Yep.
Like, pop my hand on your shoulder and cast Cure Wounds. Oh no. And then I'm gonna use my, because I still got Starry
Your
Form
Starry
up,
Form is
right?
still up. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I
You
have
didn't
my
talk to him for
D8.
very long at all, so yeah, go for it.
My D8.
It is
D8.
D8.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
D8 plus half your druid level.
Okay, so 2. Where are the good
4.
rolls now?
Okay, that's some healing. There you go, Nerin.
It's 10.
It's 10
Yes,
healing.
thank you.
Thank you.
It's better than non-healing.
I'm now back in double figures, which is
There we
good.
There you
go.
go. Yeah.
And then, am I in his range?
No.
Then I'm gonna go back over here. Leave me alone.
Okay. Hathor, you are up.
Mm-hmm.
He just walks up, slaps a band-aid on, runs away.
Bang, run. Yep.
Wet paper
Nerin's
towel.
like, thank you.
I want to let Luther kill that guy.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna go for which one of the guards has been hit? It's the one furthest away, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna get
No, the
him
one
again.
closest to you actually has been hit.
One closest. Whichever one's been hit, I'm gonna smack him
This boy.
with a firebolt,
Go for
please.
More
Okay.
than 2. More than 2.
It's more than a
More than
2.
two.
It's a 14 plus
That will hit, yes.
7. So
Yes.
it's a 3.
That's
Okay,
more than
that's
2.
more than 2.
That's
Yeah.
more than 2.
Okay. Kitto, you're up.
The system works. I mean, as much as I'd love to stab him, yes, we should leave him for Luther so Luther survives. So
I mean, this is assuming that I'll actually get a hit on him.
We'll see, won't we?
You disengaged, Luther can flank.
If you disengage, Luther can flank.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah, okay. The thing is,
Man.
okay, yes. I'll bonus action disengage.
Okay. And go for him.
And go for him
Roll
in
to
a
attack.
moment of humility.
Mhm.
And I'll roll it on here just this once to see.
Come on, roll 20. Be nicer. Yes, that will definitely hit. Roll damage.
I'll roll damage physically because I haven't yet.
No, that's fair.
Oh, and that was quite good as well.
Yay!
23.
Okay, yeah, you kill this guy.
Okay, I feel better now. Like
He's dead.
my masculinity is restored. And that'll.
23 is exactly the number of hit points he has. So
I am
he
very
is dead.
precise, except when I'm not.
Yeah.
That's the end of the turn.
Okay, it is Litrix's turn. Litrix takes one look at this and does something a little bit unusual.
Run away. Run away.
Wait, run away.
He spins his
Die.
fingers and casts
Heal on all of us.
Oh, that's the opposite of healing.
He casts rot on this guy.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Weird.
He needs to make a con save.
We didn't realise that we're the good guys.
No, he's just panicking. Well, I mean, he's sort of panicking. Half damage.
What?
2d12. He's sort of panicking. We'll find out, won't we? Oh, that's good damage.
When we get to the
That's
NPC that
15
Astrid
half.
did the edit on, can I have a look, please?
Yes, it's none of them. You already seen these tokens. 15 halved to 6. Okay, he takes that, and then Litrix is gonna take one look at you guys, and can he get round there? Not without crossing one of your paths, so he's not gonna. He's gonna slink further into the corner and pretend he's not there. That will end his turn. Nerin, you're up.
Seeing that everyone else is running away from this guy in the hopes that Luther can kill him. Nerin doesn't really know why we're doing this and why it's important for Luther to do this.
I've probably shouted, like, let me get the last hit on him.
Okay, cool. In which case, Nerin will distance between to this guy. Yes. I can do radiant sunball punches.
You absolutely can. Yeah, go for it.
But I'm going to stay there, so
Luther
there's still
has
advantage.
Yeah.
Yes, no
Cool,
worries.
cool. Much appreciated.
Yes, so we hope. Oh, I'm using roll 20 in the hopes that that helps.
Go for it. He doesn't have a high AC, as high an AC. That will hit. Roll damage.
Nice.
Nice. Good. Yep, this guy's looking real bad.
And then second
Go for
of
it.
action.
That will also hit. Roll
Good.
damage. That will kill him.
Oh, good.
He dead. You still have a bonus if you want to use it.
I won't because
Okay.
we're leaving it this guy, and I don't know how. Does he look rough? Like, does
Yeah,
he look
he's
like?
real bad.
Yeah. Then I'm just gonna leave him.
Lucer, you are up.
Cool, get advantage, right?
You have advantage on these attacks.
Fantastic.
We're like, please heal.
Yeah,
That will hit. Roll damage.
nice.
6, and then your hex. Okay, he's barely alive.
Okay, attack not two, do I still get the advantage?
You do. That will kill him.
Fantastic.
And you guys watch as Luther spins the blades that are covered in like crackling ice and drive it through this guy's chest. And again, you watch this flush of like black veins up across Luther's bark. And yes, Luther, you gain your hit.
Yeah. And Hex can go on this guy now.
Yep, you can.
Yeah.
Bing, and Hex will move over to him. So you watch as Luther spins out his hand, and the shadows around this lizard folk in the corner spring up and claw around him, and like just kind of wrap around him. It is now the
Oh, I still get my
guards'
movement,
turn,
right?
but they're dead. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, letting this guy leave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. This was a mistake, but Luther's an idiot.
Okay. The guards
Yeah.
are dead, so it's not their turn. Spine is also dead, so it's not his turn, which will bring us to Cacula.
Yay. Is anyone looking very terribly poor?
I'm still bloodied, but I'm not as bad as I was.
Nerin, do you need more juice?
I mean, yes, but also maybe someone else does.
Anyone need juice?
I would like some juice.
I would also.
Everybody
appreciate-
needs juice. Choose
Yeah.
somebody to juice.
Okay.
Not me.
Hathor is okay. The rest of them need juice.
Do any of you need juice as much as Nerin, who is on 11 hit points?
Kitto is also not great.
Kitto's on 13,
I
but
should be
can
okay
also
this
half
round.
damage. So
Okay, well, you can have some juice then. I'm gonna run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Ah, perfect. There we go. In between the boys. My last first level. Give it to Kitto.
Oh, hoo, max healing.
My D8
Wait,
is
that for
going to
me?
go
Yep.
to Nerin.
Nerin, you get 8. No, Nerin, you get 6, and Kitto, you get 12.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
that will bring us to Kitto.
Okay.
No, one.
Oh no, sorry, Hathor. I can't read. My
Ruth.
own initiative order. I'm a fool.
Don't
I
worry.
was
Hathor.
like, wait.
Hathor, it's your turn.
Okay.
Someone, it's your
Oh.
turn.
Bop, bop, bop. Hang on. Thank you.
Hands are up.
Divination, right?
Yes. Okay. If you don't hurt me, I'm not going to hurt you. I promise.
You tried to.
Yes, okay. I was in a bad situation. I'm still in a bad situation.
He cast a necrotic spell at one of the guards. He turned halfway through.
I promise I won't
Why?
hurt you. I don't want to be
Why
here.
are you here?
Tell us what you
Because
know.
sometimes you get bullied into doing things and you don't have a choice but to accept the job. Look, I just want to go. I don't want to
Fine.
fight.
Right.
Can I
Is
roll
she here?
insight on that?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. You being a coward. I was trying to stab us in the back. Insight is okay, +4. That's going to be an 11.
He seems to be being a coward.
Okay.
Fine,
That was
whatever.
either a DC is 10 or he's a very good
Yeah.
liar.
He seems to be being a coward.
Right. Tell us what you know about this place and what's going on, and then we'll let you go.
Okay.
Tell us what he was talking about if you can. This is not Cacula's voice. I don't know who this man is.
I don't
That's
know.
not
He's
Cacula.
quite,
That's suddenly
his voice
deeper
is
than I
broken
expected.
between
I
sessions.
feel like that's
Yeah, that's
kind
suddenly
of
deeper than I
melisma,
expected.
but not quite.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
you're so right.
Um,
Right, I'll get it back. I'll get it back.
I'm gonna put us out of initiative order. If you're not
Mhm,
attacking
yep.
him,
Mhm.
I will drop initiative.
Be nice, but
Hathor will extend a hand to him. I was assuming he's on the floor, but he might
He's
not be.
not. No, he's stood
Okay,
up.
Never
but-
mind.
And he's taller than you. He's a lizard folk. He's about 6'5". He's this green scaled lizard folk with like orangey red flaps, wearing the black robes of a divination wizard. And there's a pendant around his neck with what appears similar to Cacula, has like the star map. This just appears to be a white crystalline orb in like a cage.
Uh,
Does it strike any religious connotations in my mind?
Roll religion.
Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Religion. That's a non-natural 20.
No, it doesn't appear to be religious. There's no religious connotations to it. It's more likely to be divination-based magic.
nothing to do with Hunter's Bane.
No.
Okay.
He's very much holding his hands flat, palms out, so you can see. Obviously, you as a wizard, Hathor, would be able to tell when he's casting. He's very much holding his hands around his face so that you can tell where all of his fingers are, so that he can't be casting whilst you are looking at him.
Mhm.
Okay. You want to know where the girl is? She's downstairs, that way. She's not hurt.
what's your name? What do you know?
My name's Litrix. I'm one of the minor student teachers at the School of Divination. I was requested for my skills in divination magic by one of the evocation mages.
Scrying.
Not quite, but yes. I scried for him. Yes, using some
One of the
powers that he
evasion
had.
majors at the university.
Yes.
Why do they want the girl? She's Azamel. I've gathered that much, but what else?
Why are they working With the cloaks.
Evocation wizard.
Yes.
The high up professors.
Yes.
Kydrel.
Wakenshaw.
Wakenshaw. Yes. Fucking bastard.
I just needed. I can't get thrown out of this post. I can't get thrown out of this post, and he can throw his weight around.
He can. That's fine. He's a scary motherfucker.
What did he have you look at?
He had me scry on you, and on you. Although the second one, the Eladrin, he didn't know that information came through later. He has a scrying eye in his office, and I'm quite talented at divination magic, and he thought that it would be better for me to use it than him because it would be harder for you guys to resist. He wanted to know where you were and the information to be passed on. I don't know who else it was going to.
Who was the first you directed at? Kitto, I assume.
Kitto and then Luther, yeah.
Why me? I had nothing to do with this group until very recently.
When you... First of all, he had me scry on the purple tiefling who got involved, who got too close. And then when you tried to meet up with him, he wanted to make sure that everybody was out of this. I don't know what his interests were. He was just throwing his weight around. He kept saying it was for a friend.
Right.
Can we insight to see if that is all he knows, or whether
Go
he's
for it.
holding something back?
How did you get down here?
When I scried more recently and told him that you guys were getting closer, he told me to go down and to bolster their defenses. I have some combative magic, and again, I really didn't want to get thrown out of the schools. I really only have this.
A 16.
He doesn't appear to know much more. There may be a little bit of a hidden note in not knowing who, like, Kydrel was throwing his weight around for.
Okay.
He the way he said friend, you're a bit like on that. But other than that, he's telling the truth.
It's alright. I know Kydrel vaguely. I get it. Trust me. You're fine.
He's insight checking you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, he rolled a natural 19. He knows you're telling the truth.
You're fine here. We just want to know what's going on. We want to get Joanna and we want to go.
You don't know who Joanna's name is?
You don't know Joanna's
I haven't
name.
said that.
Hasn't said
I
that.
don't know Joanna's name. We want to get his sister and go.
Okay.
What they're using her for? She hasn't I figured that much out.
I don't know. He looks between Hathor and, like, clearly is starting to trust that Hathor knows how vicious Kydrel can be. He said he was doing it for her father.
What?
I don't know.
Okay, that's all you know.
That's all I know, I swear.
Right,
I
we're
swear,
going
I swear.
down. We're going down. You can fuck off, do what you want.
He cast Dimension Door and is gone.
As
He
he
just-
disappears, you hear Nerin saying, "Can you heal?"
Yeah, he can't. He's a
God.
wizard. He's a wizard. He's gone.
Where is this down he speaks of?
There is another archway behind you, Kitto, which you reckon maybe where down is.
Possible. I would like to take a short rest.
Not
There is
possible.
That
Do you want
takes.
to? Half an hour.
Hmm.
That's up to you.
I don't know if we have that time. There we go. There he is.
I would prefer to not
far.
wait around in here in case more people come in from the top.
We've got this far. I think it's better
It's very
to
fair.
keep going.
No, it's all right. While I have it, because it will fade soon, I could try and heal some more.
I
I
would
don't know
massively
what going into
appreciate
next, and
it.
it would be better to go in. I only have 4 more, and that's it.
Go for it.
Right. Nerin, come here.
I'm
And I'll like
good
hold my
for
hand
now.
out.
I,
Are you sure?
I'll be fine. I'm sure I'll manage. It's better to save it for in case someone actually dies. But heal Luther, definitely.
All right. I'll.
If you cast one spell on Luther, of course, you'd still get your double bonus
Yeah.
still.
Pat, pat, pat.
Okay.
Luther.
Nerin isn't doing great, but also we don't know what we're about to go into.
Ah, come on.
Okay, 9 for Luther, and then you've still
I'll
got a
happily
D8.
Yeah,
take
who's
that.
looking worse out of Kitto and Nerin?
Nerin.
Nerin is going to have this then.
But is Luther worse than me?
No,
No,
Luther's
not
fine
anymore.
now.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'll be alright for now.
Okay, so Nerin, you get another 5.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Right.
Luther just has less hit points than you overall, so
Yeah.
he
Cool.
takes it harder.
Can I run and have a look in this door here? Just like stick my head in?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, you can just move through the dynamic lighting.
Okay.
It should reveal.
I mean, is there
isn't.
anything in there?
There's a lot of boxes.
Okay, can I have a quick
Let's have a
rummage through?
dig.
Yeah.
Roll investigation. Either
Anyone
2
can
of
go.
you or 1 person with advantage.
I'm looking mainly for healing potions.
I'll roll it as well.
Okay.
My investigation is +3. So does
Mine's
anybody want-
+7.
I was gonna
Okay,
say,
do you want
you'll be on the
advantage
wizard.
then?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hathor, roll with advantage for me.
Okay. It's a 15.
Okay, I'm gonna give this to you. You don't find anything in the boxes that's particularly useful, but you remember looking at that guy's blade, and you
Mhm,
remember getting hit with it, and you're like, that's probably worth taking.
mhm.
Okay, but no
I'll
healing potions or anything.
No.
Say to
Yeah.
Luther that you might want that sword that he had. It fucking stung.
Let's have a look.
It would be a rapier, so I believe that's Kitto's preferred weapon.
Kitto. Whoa,
Yeah,
okay.
It is my weapon. I mean,
It
I've
is
walked
Kitto's
out,
preferred.
but
Yeah.
like, please.
Kitto and Nerin are gone.
Yeah.
Somebody pick up Kitto's loot, please.
I will pick up Kitto's loot.
Thank you. It is a
Alex
useful
was like,
weapon.
Why do I
Yeah.
give you nice things?
Why do I give you nice things when you walk in the other direction of them?
Also, I've just
Kitto's
noticed that I'm
getting
glowing.
antsy.
I'm
You
kind
are.
of vaguely glowing. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
I put dynamic lighting on you.
Thank you.
Cool.
You're welcome. Okay, so
Okay,
Kitto.
Kitto
In
is
here.
already halfway down the stairs, maybe?
Yeah, that's valid.
stairs
I'm
are just
coming.
there.
Okay, anyway.
Wait for me.
Anything in this room?
No, not really.
Okay.
I thought
Just-
like
those are,
wiping
like,
off the
open
blood on
boxes.
the rapier on his fucking cloak.
Yeah. And I will ping you
Uh-oh.
into
I rolled
the
a
next.
Nairn is right behind Kitto and is ready to punch anything that doesn't look like Kitto.
Okay.
Or Kitto's,
It might be-
like Kitto's sister presumably looks like Kitto.
Yeah, I'll
Pitch
prep
black.
a cantrip as
I
well.
know it should be pitch black, don't worry.
Good.
I will drop you all on, and then it'll take me like a minute to give you the correct dynamic lighting issues. The downside.
That's fine. I'm going to
I'll be
bequeath
2/6
Oliver
anyway.
his
No worries.
charger back.
2 seconds.
If we're having a tiny break, I'll add some water to my cup. so
Yeah,
I
go
don't
for
have
it.
to-
Go for it. Whilst I just give everybody dynamic lighting.
Has the
Let the
map
DM
loaded for anyone else?
It should
It's
just be
not
black.
Completely black.
Mine- Okay.
It
I
should
am
be
leaving
completely
and
black.
coming back again then. My laptop is really not happy with Roll20 today.
Kitto, I believe you have vision.
I can.
Good. No worries. Just let me give it to everybody else.
It is she.
It is she.
I don't love the situation going on around her.
That's fine. I'll describe it to you properly in a sec.
Yeah,
I
it's all
have
bit gross.
everybody.
Oh, she's so pretty.
I love her token. I will show it to everybody in a sec because it's really
Oh, is
good.
this the
Yeah.
one that Astrid edited?
No,
No.
Hathor will
Ah,
cast light going down the
Get
stairs
it.
if it's
you
still
have.
bright.
You have. Yes, I will put
Okay.
yours on. Light
we go.
emittance.
Have I got the right spelling for Litrix? Litricks.
No, 1 second. I will just get him to poke
Is it
you.
an X
It's
situation?
It's an X situation.
Oh, I spelled it Litrix.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Litrix. 1 second.
No, I shouldn't have reloaded. It's now just not like.
I just put Y's everywhere. That was how I spelled it.
If in doubt,
Oh yes, got
we
it
were
right.
correct.
There's Litrix.
Hey.
No wise.
No wise, I'm afraid.
Why aren't all names in fantasy books meant to have at least one Y in them?
One Y in them.
One Y
Apparently
and one
not-
X. That's
not
how it
literally.
works.
Silly cobalt Litrix of the kids.
I
That's
like
after my
Litrix.
coward wizard boy.
Litrix
I
is
hope we
just a
see him
coward
again.
wizard boy. He's
I
Yeah.
just
want to see him
trying.
again.
I hope he will as well, because he's
He's
just
just-
really trying.
He's just a very tall kobold. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Do we all have sight now? or should
Does
I talk
everybody
before?
have
Yeah,
sight?
I have sight.
My Roll20 is not loading. I'm going to try and load it again. Sorry, not ideal.
not your fault.
It's Roll20 being a bitch then.
Yeah, it was on Tuesday as well, but not as bad as this. Okay, thank God. Okay, I think we are trying to load. There's at least I can see at least that
Okay.
everyone is here, but I can't see a map.
Oh, we'll give the map a minute.
It is she.
Yep.
She,
Yep. Okay.
big puddle of blood.
Yep.
No one else in the room though. That's good.
So, as you guys head down the stairs, Kitto, you're down there first, and you've got dark vision. You can see, and you're heading down, and you run straight down the stairs, and the room is tiny. There's only a very small room, and at the bottom of the room there is a figure tied to a chair with their hands behind their back. You recognize the familiar white hair of your sister, and she looks up at you, and something, you are suddenly shocked, and she stares at you, and her face is completely transformed into this horrifying, sunken cheeked. Her eyes are glowing bright gold, and her face looks so gaunt as though she's dead, and her hair is moving ever so slightly, and she looks up, and then it changes, and the color refills her form, and her cheeks come back, and her eyes stop glowing, and her hair drops, and she goes, "Julian."
Joanna, what are you doing here?
"I didn't choose to be here."
I see that, and he's going to go towards her and try and like cut her out.
You can cut her free. Yeah.
Okay.
And as soon as you cut her free, she'll stands up and throws her arms around you.
What's going on? He's going to just like take her off and be like, "What's going on?"
This music's great.
It's very good. I'm a big fan. I'm sorry. She kind of notices everybody else and kind of freezes a second, and you notice her hand start to glow ever so slightly, as though she's preparing to cast something.
He's going to kind of catch it and be like, "No, they're friends. They're fine. They helped me come down here to find you. What's this to do with Kydril and Father?"
I don't know. You've been gone a while. I didn't know if I was going to see you again.
Yeah.
You look different.
You look taller.
You always were short.
Look, is anyone else down here? Is anyone else holding you?
No. They went upstairs, presumably when all of that ruckus happened.
Right, okay, we'll have a check around and then... Cacula, do you know what's wrong with her?
Oh,
If
that
that's all right
isn't-
with you,
there
I can
isn't-
have a look.
there isn't anything wrong.
What do you mean, your face?
There isn't anything wrong. I can just do that now. I had some help with everything. After you were gone, Father got very I don't know, angry, and I didn't know what to do, so I tried to
What happened?
I wanted to help them.
Help who?
The slaves. I wanted to help them. I wanted to make a difference, Julian. And I started trying to look into ways to help them and to get out. And in the end, I managed it a little, but I didn't have the power. And then I started having dreams about being able to change things and free things, and I started to be able to do this. And I know why. I made a decision. I gave my soul, I guess, to somebody.
Oh, you idiot.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
No, it really is, Julian. Because I think you'd quite like to meet them. She kind of spreads her hands ever so slightly, and you can stop hovering over there. Thank you.
Wanted to say something, I didn't want to ruin the moment.
Yeah, no, my father was just hovering in the corner. I'm like, important moment.
I was making notes and I wasn't looking at the screen, so I was like, Mooney gets character.
No, it's my bad. And she moves her hands like this, and slowly forming behind her, as though stood behind her, is another figure. It takes a moment to completely form. And it's a slow transitional movement, almost like the figure hadn't really given itself shape before. And it begins to slowly become stronger and more powerful. And one second, this is the art that Astrid edited for me. And
Sexy.
you take a moment and you realize, Kitto, it's a drow in sky pirate clothing with long white hair, longer than you remember it. And there's an arrow of glowing light stuck straight through his face and driven into his shoulder. And he's kind of ethereal. He doesn't quite hold form. And he takes a moment and he kind of tilts his head a little and says, "Hello, Julian. It's been a while." And standing in front of you is the spirit of Gallio Redsmith.
What are you doing? How are you?
I'm still doing what I've always been doing. Just a little differently this time.
What?
I'm sorry I didn't try to find you
Hunter's
earlier.
Bane.
This is undead. This is a ghost.
Kitto's gonna try and go up to him and try and touch his face.
It's not, your hand moves through, but there's resistance.
Okay, he's gonna try and like leave it so it's sort of hovering on the
It's a
outside.
ghost, Kitto.
Thank you.
Yes, it's definitely a ghost.
Just in case.
Yeah, no.
We're just
Gallio
letting you
kind
know.
of, Gallio turns ever so slightly and looks over. You have new friends.
Oh. Yeah,
I'm
You're
glad.
dead.
I am. And I have been for a while. And I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No, Kitto.
I'm sorry.
Kitto.
I'm sorry.
It's... How long have you been blaming yourself for my death?
I think it's been
2 years?
Yes, it was my fault.
It wasn't your fault.
Yes, it was. It was. There are so many. I should have come with you earlier. I should. was my fault that Father. And then I tried when I found out. I thought Father was going to go after you, and I tried to get out and come and find you, but the guards.
Julian.
I couldn't get out.
I knew what job I was in. You knew what job I was in. My father and I were walking the line of death every day. We were sky pirates. That didn't mean I didn't love you. And it doesn't mean it changes anything.
Sky Pirate's supposed to die for something good. You didn't. You died for nothing.
I don't think it works like that. I don't think it really matters either, Julian.
What are these? He's going to try and like run his thumbs over the arrows. Is this how?
Yes. I could tell you who if you'd like. I do remember.
Yeah.
His name is Laurie, the assassin with the cloaks. I believe Spiral taught him at one point. So talking to him might give you some information.
It was just a hired hit, wasn't it? And
yes. By your father's coin, I'm sure. But just a hired hit. You're still associating yourself with us, though. Oh, hello. He kind of looks at Luther and twitches a little. Okay.
I think you're the guy I'm meant to speak to.
Yes, I'm... You're not quite under my realm of power, but you're close. You're certainly close. Something's happened to you, hasn't it?
Something should have died and hasn't.
Yes, and I'm much more something has died and shouldn't be here. Still. He kind of moves, and he's not walking. His form kind of vanishes towards the end, and he's mildly like skimming, and he reaches out and ghosts his fingertips over, like doesn't quite touch Lucer, but moves his fingers slightly over Lucer. Interesting. This isn't magic I'm aware of. I was never a magic user. Julian will tell you that. I have a little more power now. I can see a little clearer now I'm this side of the veil.
Do you know what's wrong?
Undying, I think. Something has gotten a hold of you. And I don't think you know what.
No. If I knew, I would have done anything to stop it.
I might be able to see if I can find out what.
Your most grateful kindness.
You're a friend of Julian's. You're a friend of mine. Even if it's a little harder to have friends this side of the veil. It's... Being dead's kind of fun sometimes. I have a lot more power than I did. Oh, Julian.
Can you stay?
I can stay for a bit. It gets harder. It's quite tiring to manifest. But I'm tied to Joanna now.
God.
My very first warlock. Joanna kind of laughs. Look, I told you you would like him. I wasn't lying.
I feel like I'm being ganged up on.
Yes, you are.
It's not just us.
Finding you, Julian, was
nodding.
harder. I couldn't find you. You had actively tried to hide yourself. But I found your sister. And I felt like if I stuck with your sister long enough, you'd sometimes come home. And I'd be able to see you again.
Sorry.
Don't apologize.
I didn't know.
I am not surprised that you hid after everything. You
know what would happen if I went back.
Exactly.
Father... I can't.
I'm not asking you to. And neither is Joanna.
What are you doing now to Joanna?
Joanna... getting the hell out of town. I'm not staying. That doesn't matter. What happened? They kept the guy who took me, and the guys who took me, they kept saying that this was on Father's wishes to teach me a lesson about whatever. So...
Was it because of the pact that they took you?
No, they don't know about Gelliot. They don't know about them.
Okay.
It's because I tried to get the slaves out. And I succeeded. But...
Oh, well... more than I was ever able to do, but...
I have a little bit of help, you know? Makes it a little bit easier sometimes. You have help too now.
Yeah,
Waves.
Hathor.
Yes, no, that's a good point.
Nerin.
We should... hello, I'm Galileo Redsmith. I was... Lucer and I were... Lucer? Kitto and I... None of the characters! Try again! Julian... There we go. Julian and I were very close before my untimely demise.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It was my fault.
It was not
Doesn't sound like it was.
your fault,
I
Julian.
feel like you're the only one who's saying that.
Yes. And I was
It
the one who
probably
died, so I
wasn't.
feel like I should get a say in this.
Well, yeah, you were an in-love idiot, so...
Well, so are you. I don't see how this changes anything.
And, yeah, these are my friends.
Hello. It is lovely to meet you.
Hi.
Hello.
So, I think we should possibly do names, because I don't want to continue to refer to you by your appearances in my brain.
Right, of course. Cacula.
Charmed?
Stop it.
Cacula kind of blushes
fun.
confusedly, and then it's like, there are so many reasons why that is not a good idea.
Fun, Julian.
Luther du Lions Eldenheim.
Hathor Ermik.
Nerin.
Nerin. You've got yourself quite a little group here, Julian.
We've been making sure that he's all right, that he's safe as he can be and cared for.
I'm very glad. You ever go back to my skyship?
No, what happened to you and...
Oh, I'm sure somebody else took over. Who was Father's quartermaster at the time? I don't remember. Oh, no, I do. Purple Tiefling. Don't remember. Moral, I think, was his name.
Astrid's made a face.
Astrid's made a face. Astrid's like, every purple tiefling is Nerin's father! Well, Moral was his name. He was a good man. Should go say hi.
We know him, right?
No.
Okay, we
Never
don't know
interacted
him.
with this.
It's just
Okay.
that there's an unfair number of purple tieflings in this campaign. Why are all the tieflings purple, Alex?
There are
Only
two
more
purple
Keelys.
tieflings.
They're all of the
No,
right age.
Yes,
Who
so,
I was, and what I did, and what happened to your father.
we both knew what we were doing. We both knew that what we were doing was dangerous. My father is at a lot more peace than I am. As you can tell, he's not here.
I'm sorry for what happened to him as well. He had nothing to do with it. He shouldn't have been...
Luther, you're a sky pirate.
In between jobs, but yes.
How many jobs have you thought I'm not coming back out of?
It's a loaded question.
It's a dangerous business, Julian. Someone was going to get us sooner or later.
And it was me. It shouldn't have been me.
It wasn't.
It wasn't you.
If you want revenge, take it out on that kid who decided to stick an arrow through my face. It was uncomfortable.
I don't know.
He'll reach forward and kind of place. Again, his hand doesn't quite touch your face. It's kind of cold, but oh, Julian.
I don't know if it would help anything.
He would be dead.
Yeah. Do you want him dead?
I don't know. I don't want to be the one to do it.
No, I'm not asking you to do that, but
Maybe. I don't think it would stop this. Not now, but...
I suppose it depends how much of a bastard he is.
I don't know much about him. Though I do believe, as I say, he was connected to your old mentor.
We can go and find him. Just... How long until you have to go again?
I don't know. And if I do go, I can come back. It just takes time. I haven't travelled to the plane beyond, Julian. I'm not. Your friend here, I think you possibly know a little more about this than even I do. When a spirit gets stuck, it's difficult to pass on. The planes are far, and when you get stuck, you kind of get trapped. I'm in the best of a bad situation, and now I have more power than I did in life, but if I am manifesting too long... Luther, roll Hunter's Bane for me, so that's intelligence, either history or straight intelligence at advantage.
It's intelligence with advantage, did you say?
Yeah, or I guess ghosts would be under Arcana.
It's the same either or.
Okay, go for it. Advantage because it's Hunter's Bane.
Okay, that's a 20 on the first one, non-natural.
Okay.
And a 22.
22, yeah. Ghosts are not super uncommon because the planes are so far apart in Grabwald. And it's very easy for a tortured spirit to get caught and trapped trying to pass on to the next plane. However, if they manifest, and then tortured spirits will go back and try and manifest to try and gain revenge. If they do that for too long, they will go mad and become banshees. Gallio is clearly aware of this. Also, Gallio has more connectivity with his own form than you've ever seen in a spirit, and you've fought a few. And most of them don't tend to really remember who they were. Gallio seems very, very in time with who he is. You think possibly because he's connected to Joanna, which requires him as a patron to have a physical, stable nature. But you reckon that if he pushes it too far, he will lose himself, and he will stop being able to control the connection between the planes.
And it's getting revenge on who wronged him too.
Getting revenge would probably stabilize him, because it's usually the thing that they're trying to get, and it's usually the thing that drives them mad. So it may stabilize him. It may also destroy him, but you don't think that would be possible considering that he's now connected to Joanna. It would require, he's now solidified a warlock pact, which would be, you'd then be killing a patron, which is a lot harder than killing a ghost. It's difficult to explain.
You need a skilled assassin, otherwise you'll go mad. You can't go mad if you're connected to Joanna.
I don't want to hurt her.
Understandable.
I...
Can you help me?
I'm going to roll and find out. Can he help you?
I like the idea that he says that. I'm going to roll now.
Find out what's Galio's
And
intelligence.
suddenly a dice appears.
Dice appears. Galio does not have good intelligence. He was very charismatic, but not intelligent. But that was a natural 16.
Yay!
No, he has a -4.
No, he has a plus. He has a plus nothing.
Okay.
He's just base intelligence. He's very, very charismatic, but not very intelligent.
That's my dumb, sexy boy.
He was a dumb, sexy boy when he was alive, and he kept his stats. I think so. I think I can. I might be able to help you change.
Then we have a deal.
What
I'll
deal?
take revenge. This is between me. You don't have to join in, but I'll find out assassin. I will put your soul to rest. But you promise me you can help with this.
Let me try this. And he reaches forward and touches you on the forehead. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay. That's not good. Luther, you inhale and you can't breathe. All of the air is sucked out of your lungs and you're gasping for a second and you drop to your knees. And Galio holds, and then lets go. You're on 1 hit point.
I'll run over.
Wait. Hold. You're on 1 hit point.
Okay.
However, as he does that, your skin cracks and crinkles and sharpens and becomes vicious bark. And Galio says, I'm sorry, I know that hurt, and taps you lightly on the forehead.
I would have helped in that way. I could have used my own sword.
And Luther, you look down at your hands, talking about your sword, and you have usual bark skin, orange and autumnal, and you look down. You move your fingers slightly. It's green. It's green. It shouldn't be green. And you move your hand, and it's supple, and the bark is young and different, and you reach up to touch your hair, and it's alive. The twigs are gone. Galio exhales. Okay, this is just a tester. I don't think I can hold this.
Okay, but it's a start.
It's a start. It means I can definitely do it. It'll take some
Yes.
time.
Absolutely, I will kill this person for you. I will bring your soul to justice. Thank you. I'm going to go shake his ghostly hand.
He will shake.
It's
and
so cute. He's like, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
the next day, mechanically for the next day,
Yeah.
you are in
Let's
spring.
see what Springer Eldens can do.
Yes.
Oh,
This is, as I say, this is not permanent. He hasn't fixed it, but he can try.
I was thinking, why is it spring? It's Christmas. It's
No,
not
it's-
Christmas.
it's not.
Astrid.
It's
yeah.
currently the 1st of May, according to my calendar. So yeah, and you guys turn and you watch Luther collapse, and then you watch Luther's skin change completely, and his hair grows new leaf and becomes green and vibrant, and his skin that is still this kind of rough barkish color, but now looks supple and young and like he's alive. And Luther has a little bit of that adrenaline rush as calm down a little. Just a little bit. You feel a bit weird because you've jumped winter. And you're a bit like, oh god, that was a... And it doesn't, as I say, it doesn't feel permanent. And it's clearly sapping Galio to hold it. But it's worth the efforts currently. You're not sure whether or not you're not changing your pact, basically.
Yeah.
Out of the game. You're going to remain the Undying. But this might be a route to be able to rotate seasons, at least. Galio's form is flickering at this point.
Are you okay?
Yeah, that's There's a
You
lot
don't
of
have to
power.
hold it if it hurts.
There's just a lot of power. I needed to prove that I could do it.
If we kill that guy, that cloaked guy, will that help?
It will stabilize me. I don't know if it'll help your friend, but I will stabilize me.
Okay.
And this means that I can hold my form.
Even if I have this for just a day, it has been worth it.
I'll make it permanent in some way. I'm still getting used to all of this power. It's a big jump, but we're getting there.
You've done well. You've done so well.
So have you. I'm not going to be able to hold my form much longer.
Okay.
But Julian, move on. I'm this now. And I'll always be here. I'm part of Joanna's life now, permanently, which means I'm part of yours. And hopefully, if I can make this work, I'll be part of Luther's too. I'll be here. But you deserve happiness. And I can't give you that right now. Not like this. And at some point I would like to rest. Properly.
We'll talk about it another time, okay? Just you go rest for a bit now. Okay.
He kind of moves over, presses his forehead against yours. I always loved you. So much.
I love you.
I will always love you, Julian.
Yeah.
The brown suits you.
You're so easy.
Maybe. And he kind of gives one last wave and his form dissipates.
We'll take care of him.
There's a kind of, I know. Joanna looks a little bit, not surprised, but just mildly amused by all of this.
Joanna's like, ha, gay.
Yay, that's my brother. Yeah. And she looks up a little and goes, well.
I love her.
All right.
I mean,
now.
making a pact with your dead boyfriend was a bit of a
shut up.
statement.
Half mine to leave you down here.
Oh, you wouldn't. Not at this point.
Right.
On
Three
that
things.
note, should we potentially start leaving? We don't
Yeah.
know.
Why?
Three things. One,
Yes.
we need to get you somewhere safe. Two, I am very, very badly damaged after that. 3, does anyone have a mirror?
Hathor, I believe you would have a mirror.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Hathor is a mirror.
Hathor, you would have a mirror.
Oh yeah, Hathor is a mirror. You just turn into you.
Yeah, Hathor, that's a good point. You could change your form and mimic Luther instantaneously if you'd like.
Okay, I'll go up and okay.
Okay, Jake. What? Oh no!
Oh
Oh,
no!
no.
Oh no! We
Cacula
lost
left.
Niimi!
Do I have a mirror?
I mean,
Hello?
sorry,
Oh.
you're back now. You disappeared momentarily.
Yay! Okay, sorry, the internet just cut out.
Okay.
I
I
was
mean-
just saying it's nice to know that all siblings are like this, and I said to Joanna, "Are you okay?"
Okay. Joanna's like, I'm fine. Luther then said, I'm barely upright. And Luther is
Yeah.
bleeding heavily from the nose and ears right now. Hathor,
Of course, I'm sorry. I'll come
Hathor,
over.
are you taking Luther's form?
Yeah.
Okay. Jake, what does spring Luther look like?
Again, like you said, the roots are now fully grown into like leaves, like green hair, bushy. It's less wood, more green tinted. Kind of like more like the texture of grass, I'd assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like things like the skin, which in the autumnal form is very dry bark, is now green and supple. Looks much more like you'd imagine a dryad to look
Yeah.
like.
Mm.
and his elfin ears are now green tinted at the points. And, you know, it's just a much more vibrant look. Suddenly he looks alive again. But he is also bleeding heavily from the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of rush over and I assume my starry form has dropped by this point.
It has. I can't do much. Joanna puts one hand on your shoulder and there's a ping of light and you gain another hit point because she can only do one because she's only got one healing hands. But she'll give it to you. She'll give it to you. Because she is...
Thank you. Yeah. That was very good. I was just coming back, Annie. Yeah.
Yeah, it was intense.
So I was going to say that Luther's gone from an oak table to a beech wood.
Yeah. And yeah, Luther, you look up and you watch as Hathor's form shifts, and suddenly you're looking back at yourself, and you're spring again. And it's been
Countless years.
6 years?
6 years.
I'm gonna say 6 years
Yeah.
since you've seen that.
6 years since I've seen this face. And I'm wearing red. I look like a Christmas tree.
You do look like a Christmas tree.
Just a little. It's Christmas now, Canon.
It's a good look. It's just unseasonably festive.
They're just clashing colours. It's not the best. I
think
look
they're
great.
called
I'm wearing
complementary.
green.
Thank you. I look great. Why, thank you. I try to...
You really do.
I tell you what, when you get this form permanently, we'll get you a new coat, all right? But you aren't doing this deal alone, Luther. I feel like you should know by now, by what we've said to Kitto, that no one here is alone.
I appreciate it.
Kitto.
Yeah.
Joanna grins when you respond to that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I like it. Do you want that?
Yeah,
19.
Did you think that... I presume that you hadn't introduced yourself with your actual name.
I mean, the lack of surname was slightly suspicious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Julian is nice, though. Do you want that instead? You don't have to decide right now.
We could turn them into one name. Kittulian.
Yes.
You know, I actually quite like that.
Bordering on Cthulian.
Just border on Cthulian, yeah.
I don't think I can think about that
You
right
have
now.
time. You don't have to decide now, or ever, if you
It's
like.
not easy to think about things in a small, dark underground room full of blood.
Yes, this is not ideal.
Yes, this is partly my blood.
Oh,
Jesus, what did they do to you?
Oh, they just rushed me about a bit. I'm fine.
are you sure you couldn't
Can I insight check that?
Yes, roll insight.
She's lied to the healer. I'll be very annoyed.
It's going to be a 19.
Okay, mechanically, she is not... So, she's on half hit points, technically, but also she only has 8, so that's not saying very much.
Oh dear.
She's got 1 level in Undead Warlock, okay? She's 1 level. So she's a little bit rough, and there is like a swelling bruise on the side of her face, and there's a cut through her eyebrow, but she is okay.
Nerin will go over and be like, I'll help you up. And attempt to help her if we are walking away.
She towers. She's 5'9".
Yeah.
She's quite a lot taller than Kitto,
Yeah,
which is quite amusing.
Nerin is elbow height.
Very cute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna nudge Luther as we're walking down and go,
Yeah, Kitto is a lot shorter than his sister.
just point at Joanna and Kitto and go.
Are you calling me out in real life?
Yeah, are we just dragging Jake? So mean.
Man of Short King.
And
Hey, Kitto's 3 inches taller than you, Jake.
Oof. Leave him in
Leave
peace.
Jake alone. We're just
He came out
dragging
for a good
Jake.
time.
No. And
Maybe small, but I've got a big heart.
He does.
You do.
And a big fist.
And he's gonna kill you.
Yes.
Let's leave that there, thank you. Before other things are said. So we
Wasn't going there.
I hate
My
you. I
brain
hate you
is-
so much.
yeah, I was gonna say Astrid
Yeah.
definitely did,
We
like
can sense it.
instantaneously. We know, do not make me put you in horny jail.
Yeah.
So
Just trying to be
are you
modest.
investigating the room, or are you just
Yes, I will investigate
before I
the room.
take psychic damage?
It's too late, Alex. You've
Roll
already taken it.
investigation.
We can censor this for YouTube.
Oh god.
Wait, I have a herbalist kit. Can I go over and like put a little poultice on Joanna's like the bruise on her face?
If you want, it won't mechanically do anything, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, will it make her feel better in character?
If you're leaving, she's kind of just excited to not be here.
Okay, well never mind then.
Kitto's not investigating. I think he's too busy.
That's fair.
Being bullied by his sister for having a ghost boyfriend.
Being like, oh my god, my boyfriend who is dead came back as
He's
a ghost. And is also
yeah.
like my sister's patron. That's weird.
Yeah.
Investigation, guys.
Nerin started to investigate but stopped when the ghost appeared, so I doubt much
Okay.
happened.
Investigation.
Well, whoever wants to roll it can go for it.
I got a 12.
Okay, you find a little bit of coin. Not a huge amount, about 30 gold.
30 gold. Split
But
that
30 gold,
between
30 gold.
5 gold each?
Yep.
Wait, no. 6 gold each. I'm
6
including
gold
you.
each.
I was
Don't
looking at, like,
include
the
me.
windows and
Don't include Joanna.
Yeah. I'll
Yep.
share it out between everyone.
6 gold each to everybody.
It's enough for a new coat.
What do you think, purple or blue? Or white? White's a bit much.
Why is it a
With
little
green?
White could get very bloody very quickly.
Yeah,
But
not
that would
white.
look quite cool.
With green, I'd go
Blue.
brown.
Blue or brown, I think, would be nice.
Depends on what color blue, but sure.
I mean, I might be a little bit biased, he says, gesturing to literally all of them.
Yeah, being, bright blue.
Or
Mhm.
green. Green and green is good.
Or yellow. Yellow looks nice with green.
Yellow is really
Luther,
not,
also,
not
like,
as
if this-
versatile, though.
If this continues, you will obviously rotate the other seasons too. Like,
What
you'll
about
go back.
black? Black goes well with
Black would
everything.
work. Yeah, black is a good
That's
shade.
true.
That's fair.
We get out
Goes
of
well
here.
with everything.
Yes, let's.
That's
Really wouldn't like it if more people turned up because I have one spell left.
I have none.
Yes, we need
Let's
to
go.
leave.
I still have just as many fists as I always do.
you have somewhere to stay? Joanna's kind of wringing her fingers slightly.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And once I wake up tomorrow, I'll be able to help you feel rather a bit better, I'd imagine.
I'm sure I'll feel fine after resting.
Okay.
Rosanna's, everybody.
If she would feel
We
right
are
with
Right.
food on the way back and food.
Can I don't.
Yeah, we need to celebrate.
If you have room, okay, but
Oh, Rosanna always has room.
Sleepover with your sister.
Jesus. Okay, fine.
Nerin is just like at Joanna. Sleepover.
Joanna is grinning. Joanna is very excited.
Cacula will kind of go over and like put like a very gentle hand on Kitto's arm and just say, "But we'll all understand if you want some of your own space today. We can always go back to your flat and just leave someone there with you so you're not alone."
We've got to go get the cheese.
The owl
At
or
the very
food?
least.
The owl is just in his pocket playing.
Yeah.
We can go get the cheese. Like going back to Rosanna's is fine. I just yeah.
Rosanna has a lovely garden. Good for
She does.
thinking.
Okay.
Right. I'll give arm squeeze let go.
Okay. He would kind of lean into the arm squeeze slightly.
If Cacula definitely notices and will like lean in and give like a little gentle bump
Oh.
and let go.
Joanna is smiling, pleased at the way that you are interacting.
Joanna's like, my brother has some friends. My brother has some friends.
Yeah, Joe's happy about that. She kind of, she's very clearly not human. Her skin has this kind of like low luminescence to it, and her eyes are very bright gold, and her hair is long and white and tied back, and there's very clearly this kind of nature of just to the side of human that she has very much going on, and she kind of stumbles a little as she stands, but is supported by Nerin. So as you guys are kind of making your way out of here, she says, what are we going to do about father?
I don't know.
He was working with Hydral Wickenshaw, right?
Our uncle.
That Litrix.
Yeah,
He works.
Joanna just said that Kydral's our uncle.
Okay. Sure, right. Well, he was working with his brother then.
Yeah. Dad and Kydral have always been close.
I think Hathor has some.
Your family is weird.
Yeah.
Like if you want to chastise
really
your
weird.
kids, if you want to
You
chastise
don't
your
get
kids,
somebody to kidnap and beat them. No, I
No,
noticed that
I
was
hope not.
weird.
what the hell?
Yeah,
Paying someone
Don't
to kill
worry.
your boyfriend is also.
that's also weird.
Don't
worry.
To be fair,
We know.
I feel like Rosanna would probably do that if they were bad enough.
I don't
Okay,
think
but
he
you
is, though.
met Gallia.
Gallio didn't.
Yeah, watch your
no.
fucking mouth, Hathor.
Gallia is a good boy.
He was very charming.
He always he introduced himself to me very early on as not Gallia, as Stormspire, and then stopped using that after a little while.
Dramatic.
Side note, is this the kid that was killed in the one shot that we did?
No, that was
No.
Rainbow.
Okay. Oh yeah, of course. But I was just like, ooh, tie-in. No, I am foolish.
That is a different skyship. Though that
Okay.
skyship does exist. But it's not this skyship.
Should we maybe
Niimi's quest to
hold-
find Asher and her wife continues.
Should we maybe hold off on conversation till we're out of here?
Yes.
Yes,
Agreed.
quite.
Don't want to attract more attention.
That's good.
Joanna,
Talk
they
about
didn't take
father.
anything from you, did they? That you want to go and get?
No,
All right.
everything I have is back in the house. But well, I'm not going back there.
We can find you new things.
Okay, let's. Yeah, we just need to get out of here for now. Right. Via the cheese? I guess we can get it tomorrow. I don't.
It's like
Cheese keeps.
Cheese does keep.
Cheese
It's been
does keep.
patrolling for months and months. I'm sure it'll be all right for one day uncovered in your flat.
And it might be dangerous taking it to a place with so many people who might eat it.
That's very true.
There are lots of small children at Rosanna's.
They don't deserve the cheese. They haven't earned it.
Are you heading straight back to Rosanna's?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Are we
about
While we
circumventing
go-
all of the maps that you made?
No, not at all.
Oh, wow,
Well-
okay.
While we go, I'm gonna have Cheese fly up
Mhm.
above us,
Mhm.
sort of sifting through the buildings, and then every couple of minutes or so, just take the back of Cacula's shoulder and check in to see if we're being followed or
Roll
watched
perception.
by anybody.
Roll perception.
When
Advantage because
Cheese,
it's high up. I'm looking through Cheese's eyes.
With Cheese's modifiers, yes.
Okay.
when Cheese lands on my shoulder, I'll just kind of reach back
No,
and give him a little.
Hathor,
No,
Hathor
it's
puts
me
his
on
hand
your
on your
shoulder.
shoulder so he can see through Cheese.
Oh, well, I'll give it a pat then.
You just feed Hathor.
You're so cute as Hathor. Hathor's
A
just
mouse.
Yep.
What the owls are
No,
eating?
it's-
If Joanna has obvious like blood or anything, Nerin will use clothes to wipe it off so we
Yeah.
don't walk around. And anyone else.
I mean,
I'll
to be
like,
honest, pretty much everybody
let's
is looking
try and make
pretty bloody.
ourselves not
It's a
too
pretty good job
bloody.
that was at advantage. It's a 16.
Okay, yeah, you're not being followed. Everybody looks pretty bloody, especially Luther, who has like these streams of blood down his face and across. It's like sap.
Yeah.
It's like a thick sap.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
not
not
great.
pleasant.
Well, before we get
Luther's on the
outside,
way,
Luther,
just to-
should we? Can we?
Yeah,
walk?
you can
Yeah.
clean people up enough to look that you don't look absolutely horrifying when you walk out.
Yeah, that's
Um,
Nerin's aim.
and
Nerin just like hopping up to get to Joanna's
Joanna's
face.
straight,
Exactly.
yeah.
Nerin's like, can I clean your face, please?
Yeah, she kneeds down for you.
Is Nerin climbing my sister?
Oh my
know,
god!
I was gonna
no.
say
It's got big simp energy.
Yeah, she is 18.
Small and tall, small
she-
and tall.
You guys head
Legal.
back towards Rosanna's, and we will take a break and then
Okay.
come back
Cool.
in 5.
Just to clarify, when it came to
This is Bugland.
We are now.
Yeah,
can't
no,
see
you
here.
were in the Bugland, and now I've put you back on the aesthetic. I just couldn't remember.
I can't
couldn't
see.
remember.
Yeah.
What was that
Oh,
piece
no.
from Alex?
it's the
Joanna's
aesthetic,
piece?
but we've all got lighting.
But
Dynamic
roll blind,
lighting is
yeah.
now off. Try again. This
There we
piece
go.
or the first piece or the second piece? This one, the one that's currently playing.
Have restarted the recording.
Okay. The thing that is currently playing, i.e. Joanna's theme, is
I recognise it.
I will have to find the notes. That
You
I
can
have.
just send it to me later.
It's,
Don't love. Just send it to
sh-
me later. It's fine.
It's She Remembers by Matt Richer, and
Ah, yes.
the theme for the theme for Galileo is Alex Rowe. I don't remember which piece it was.
Just, it's fine, love. Just send it to the
Yeah.
chat after the session.
Yeah, but they're both very cool, and I've been sitting on them for a little bit of a while, wanting to use them because they're cool. But yes, so you guys head back through the streets of Utopia. And speaking of, we will change our sounds up a little, and we'll put that on instead. And you head back through the streets of Utopia. It's pretty busy. It's like 4 or 5 p.m. right now. It's quite a calmer evening. There we go. And you head back through the city, and I presume you're heading just straight up directly to
Rosanna's.
Rosanna's. Yep, no worries.
Luther's looking around like this is the first time he's seen the city.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
It's weird. You feel very different.
Yeah.
And you head back to Rosanna's, and because of the timing, there's a lot of kids around, and there's people coming in and out, and Rosanna looks up and sees you. She seems to be ushering kids in the door and looks up and sees you, and wait, okay, now there are more of you again. Hathor.
I was gonna say I would like to message ahead before I
Go
get
for
there
it. Yeah, you could definitely message ahead.
to warn her that there's going to be and go, hi mom, got the usual gang for dinner and then one extra. We're little bit bloody. Be there soon.
Okay. She responds, fine, I'll make more. Do you need healing? I'll be prepared for healing. And as you walk in, then she stood at the door, hands on her hips. She looks over all of you and goes, yes, a little bit bloodied.
I tried my
Dad?
best.
Yes.
Sorry.
She takes a moment and looks at Luther, raises an eyebrow.
I got better. For a
You
bit.
did, a little bit. That's it's a better look on you. All right, 1 second. And she's
Back it off.
holds out her hands and does preserve life. Which is her channel divinity. She's a life cleric. So everybody gains 5 hit points
Yay.
because it just splits. between all
Hey,
of
no
them.
longer bloodied.
If you're over half, you can't take your over half.
Oh, I'm on 19. Like 39 is a weird way to half a.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
you're basically up to half. If it takes you over half, so how many left over do people have?
I didn't need any of it because I'm just over half anyway.
Okay.
I can't do
If
maths.
it's just
I'm
over
over
half,
half.
then yeah, it puts me on 20.
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
I feel like I take
No, I am
1.5
over half,
hit
but I was
points.
over half
I
anyway.
think everybody
so do I just
can
not get
everybody
any?
can get to half hit points at this
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
Everybody is just
Okay.
at half hit
Okay,
points.
Like 39 is a weird thing to divide.
Yeah. Everybody is at half hit points now, so it's fine. And she kind of, well, okay. Everybody inside then?
Thank you.
Do you need help cooking?
You're
I'd
always
love to
welcome,
help.
Nerin. Adieu, Lisa. Let's go.
Yeah, teach me how to.
Okay.
This is what spring's all about. New experiences, new leads on life. If only temporary.
Okay. I'll come and teach you how to make a... I think we're going to do a proper lamb broth tonight, so come on. She goes in with Luther and Nerin.
Nerin's excited by this new side to Luther and is like trying to help at every
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, new things.
Natural 20 on the insight check. Rosanna is very active in trying to get you to do different stuff, Lisa. Like very active in being like, do this and do this and do this and do this, and like trying actively to encourage you to do as many new things as you can. Especially when you said only temporarily.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, this is not a fix.
It's spring and autumn are weird because like spring's like a fresh start and autumn's the last hurrah. So they're kind of
You kind of
yeah.
flipped in a weird way.
Yeah.
You've kind of flipped yourself. She has only ever met, I think, 1 or 2 other Eladrin. She's only met 1, I think. So she's vaguely aware, but not super knowledgeable about Eladrin. But she very much tries to get you to do as many different things as you can to try and have this idea of like new experiences and new arrivals and like the idea of doing something different. And it's very exciting to be accepted. And also, you know, it's only been a day since you were nearly killed in her house, and
Yeah.
you know, she's very actively trying to get you involved.
We need to make a roll for how good I am at cooking.
Yeah, you can both roll intelligence for me.
Okay.
Nerin, you have proficiency.
I have proficiency in food.
You do.
Not in cooking, in food.
Well, you roll with proficiency.
13.
13. Nerin?
Intelligence.
Push
Chop
proficiency
an onion
bonus.
like a
Yes.
fucking god.
That's 15.
Okay, yeah. Luther, Nerin, you're really you're starting to get there. Yeah, you think you've pretty much got cooking down. You're getting much better.
You got your basic dishes.
Yeah, you got your basic dishes. Luther, it's really exciting to be able to create something, and you do get a lot of information about like little things, like how balancing spices works and how to make food go further than it should. And you remember you've had a lot of lean years on that skyship. The Dulions were a wonderful crew, but they definitely did not make money. They bled it. And you've had a lot of very lean years, and it's really nice to have this kind of discussion about how to make things like meat, which is expensive, go a lot further. And you know, you do gain a bit more knowledge about those kind of things, and that's very exciting for you. The others, what are you up to?
I guess I'll like go with Hathor and try and get like Joanna settled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Other
Oh,
proficiency.
that's proficiency. Yes, you can add cooking as a proficiency.
I've added food. Sorry, I didn't mean
That's
to
fair.
send it to the chat.
No, okay.
Just imagine Nerin yelling, "Other proficiency!"
Rosanna, there we go. Joanna is basically completely resistant to leave Kitto.
Yeah, Kitto will go.
Yeah. Well, no, I assumed as much. I meant like Joanna and Kitto.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She's actually both of you, all 3 of you roll insight. Okay. Good.
Oh. Natural 1.
Okay, Hathor, you know nothing. Okay, Kitto. Kitto, you can
Hathor
roll with
is too
advantage.
busy going,
Keep calm.
yay!
on account of being related.
On account of her being your sister.
Proficiency in sisters.
Okay. 13 is fine. Cacula, she's putting on all of this bluster and this air. And Kitto, you pick up on this as well. She's really shaken. A lot of this kind of like laughing and joking and jabbing at Kitto is a front for how afraid she is that Kitto's going to just vanish. And is much more worried about that.
Sorry about
Sorry, but than anything else. And she's quite resistant to leave Kitto's side because of it.
Kitto will therefore, like, does Kitto get all of that?
You get that she's nervous, and you get that she's sticking to you very closely, and you reckon that you're probably part of the reason that she's nervous.
Okay, yeah, he will, like, let that happen, and will, like, maybe go and sit up in Hathor's room with her, if that's okay.
Yeah, okay.
And with the others as well, that's fine. Like, you know.
Okay. So yeah, you guys go up to Hathor's room. As you're heading past Hathor, as you're kind of heading past the other rooms that are in the back on Rosanna's. I could just put you on the map of Rosanna's house. Why have I not just done that? There we go. Put you on the map of Rosanna's house. 1 second, it is loading. I need to make sure that the thing is off. It is not off. Turn the dynamic lighting off. There we go. So yeah, we'll just remove all of these people because they're not here anymore.
Yeah, go away, dead people.
Go away, dead people. You're dead. You guys can go wherever you want.
that. I just got here.
Hathor's room is like around here, right? So
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
This is
yeah,
Hathor's room.
it's Still,
Yeah,
I was
Still
gonna say it needs to be big enough to fit us all in there.
still pitch black for me.
I don't
Oh,
know.
there we go.
Oh, there we go. It's just
Okay,
a
zooming out helped somehow.
Okay, don't know why. I did turn the dynamic lighting off.
Yeah.
But yeah. You're over. I'll shift ping you.
Having
you're over
difficulty moving Kitto, I think I might have got
Okay.
this on my trackpad. Can someone go put him in my room?
Yeah, there you
There we go.
Thank you.
Oh no, you're on top of people. I'll put Joanna in there too.
Okay.
And yeah, Hathor, as you walk past, Kurt sticks his head out of the door. You're back.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi. You're all right.
In one piece.
That's as far as all right goes for you, isn't it?
These days.
Yeah.
How about you?
We're fine. No problems here.
I was about to say all quiet on the Western Front, but I don't know which front that would be.
Fucking what?
West.
No, West exists. Like,
Kurt would have been like, sure.
mhm.
You do
You
need
want
a
to be weird
compass.
about it? Yeah, no, everything's been fine here. Mum's been a bit on edge, but
I'm not surprised.
yeah,
She
no,
could
you
probably hold her own.
buried bodies in the garden.
We could have left them on the pavement.
Look, she wasn't angry at you. She was just on edge.
Okay. All right.
All right. Go and.
I was
Yeah,
like
right.
nodding to. She all right?
Oh yeah, no, she's outside.
Okay. See you in a bit.
Sticks his head back in the door, and you guys end up in Hathor's little room. And Joanna kind of sits down. So this is your mum's place, Hathor?
Yes, Rosanna is my mum.
Okay.
She looks after lots of kids.
It's fair. And a place at home.
Yeah, you'll be all right. Here, we can, you know.
Okay.
Do you need anything?
No, I just just tired and hungry, but I'm fine.
Food will be in a bit. You're welcome to plod through any of my stuff. It's mostly spell components and bits of paper. But
Wizard?
yeah.
That's fair. I don't think this, he kind of flicks her fingers a little, works like that, but you know.
Well, I'm sure if you have questions, I'm not the person to ask.
No, I guess not. I'm sure he'll be back at some point. Sometimes this happens, although I've never seen him so drained so quickly, though I guess that would be helping your friend.
If you want to get out of those bloody clothes, at least maybe for a wash, I'm sure I have something you could wear. I'm a little bit taller than you, but not much.
I'm
and I'll kind of
Are you?
through.
How tall are you?
Hathor's taller, but
Hathor's taller.
Cacula.
Cacula is also taller.
Yeah, Cacula's a long, lanky boy.
Yeah.
I can't remember what height we decided he was, but it was 6
5
something.
6
Or
foot.
was it?
6 foot.
There
one.
is
it was
proper
like-
height variation in this
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luther is 5'8".
So Joanna's just taller than Luther. Joanna's 5'9".
Hathor's
Okay, I'm
When
making
he's
the
in his
executive
changeling.
decision right now. The Cacula is 6 foot tall.
Okay.
Precisely.
Hathor is 6 foot when he's half elf.
Yeah.
And he's 5 foot 11, 5 foot 10
5 foot 10
I
in
love
your
him.
actual form. Yeah.
I
in his
love
actual
him.
height.
Kitto's what? 5 foot 5?
5'6", I think.
5'6", and Nerin is
Like 4
3
foot something.
foot
4 foot?
7?
4 foot,
4
I think.
foot? Yeah, 4
I feel
foot.
like I
Really
went for a round
lanky
number.
boy.
4 foot, yeah. Nerin
There's
is
a
short.
real specific reason that Hathor did that. And it's
Okay.
weird.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Hathor
So
law.
It's not just because he wants to be tall.
Hathor law.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
Yep.
But yeah, Cacula will
Okay.
start like rifling through his pack and like pull out his prettiest blouse and kind of smooth a hand over it very carefully and present it to her.
Thank you.
Right.
Thanks.
I hate to sit around in blood like that.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You
And
just have to
we'll
be
go
clean and
over and-
comfortable. Here.
Are
Sorry.
you gonna open the door?
Wardrobe.
Wardrobe. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. She'll pick out basically something is.
From Kydril.
Yep. They are.
Yeah. And not saying that.
She'll pick out something as nondescript as she can.
Mhm.
So sort of flowy trousers and a blouse. And just accept that and kind of hold them. I'll just
Ooh.
change.
Oh,
Hang
yes,
on.
of course. I'm sorry. And Cacula will go and go and start to leave.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
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 I'll get up
I'll
and
make
go as
some
well.
tea.
Okay.
How about that? I
Okay.
always find tea. I'm going to make tea. Bye. Sorry.
Same. Yeah.
I'll get up and leave with Cacula.
As soon as we like get out of the door, and is Kitto coming too? I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Yeah.
As soon as we get out of the door and the door's shut, and like Joanna doesn't need to be like
clearly
very stressed. Joanna doesn't need to be cared for anymore.
Yeah, she's gonna get changed.
Cacula will like turn around and give Kitto a very, very tight hug for like 10 seconds.
He will return the hug.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you for coming.
There was nowhere else I would rather have been. Well, there were many places I would have rather have been. My point is, I'm glad that I was there with you. That we were there with you.
I don't know what to do with it now. But it's fine.
It's not fine. But we'll be here until at least it hurts a little less. And he'll kind of like pull back a bit and look Kitto straight in the face and just say, and it wasn't your fault. You weren't responsible for anyone's actions apart from your own. But I'm sure we'll talk about this again later.
Okay. You haven't heard the full story, but
No. But if the one who was hurt the most by it is telling you that it's not your fault, then maybe you should listen to him.
No offense here, Kitto, but the only person who's thinking it's your fault is you. That's not usually a great sign. You're probably wrong. It's not your fault.
we can talk about it.
We'll talk about it later. I do genuinely think Joanna needs some tea, and she needs you now. That's clear as day.
Oh. Okay.
She just wants to be around you. She missed you, I think.
Okay.
And she went through a lot.
Yeah. I need to talk to her, but I don't know whether tonight is the right time.
Maybe give it a little while. Not too long, mind, but a little while.
Emotional intelligence training with Cacula.
It's Cacula! Yep. Amazing. Okay.
Okay. Shall I wait here then while you I'll wait here. And he just like sits down outside the door, like kind of like crouches down outside the door.
Cacula will give him like one last squeeze in the shoulder.
Mhm.
And a little smile, and then go with Hathor to go and make some nice calming like lemon tea or something.
Okay. After a moment, because
Cassandra.
Joanna, wrong character. Joanna does stick her head out the door. Still here?
Hi. What do you think? What does she look like?
She looks cleaner. And she looks pretty good in Hathor's clothes. The trousers are a little bit long, but she's wearing them quite high-waisted, so makes her look a little bit sky pirate-ish.
Cacula's blouse is also quite frilly, like it's got like a high kind of frilly collar and big like flowy sleeves. You can see why he doesn't wear it very much because it's not very practical.
Yeah,
but
does
it has
make her
like nice lace on it.
rather dashing in the way of like a sky pirate. Not my usual style, but it'll do.
You look very handsome.
Thank you. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah. I didn't think that Father would get like that with you, and
I didn't think he would either.
none of it was your fault, and yeah. We can talk about it later. Not too much later, but a bit later.
How about tomorrow morning? How about tonight we just eat some food and get some sleep, and we'll talk about it tomorrow morning.
You're like Rosanna and all of Hathor's, well, his siblings and the other kids. It's different to home, definitely. Night and fucking day. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't.
I'm 18. You can swear in front of me.
You're my
God's
little
sake, Julian.
sister.
That doesn't mean I
She's
can't
looking
fucking
up
swear.
at her.
Yeah. I don't see how this is relevant to either of us swearing.
Right. Well.
All right.
Given 0 functional parents, I'll have to keep you in line.
Sure. Absolutely.
Great.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's go get some food.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Cacula should be...
Yeah, Cacula starts coming up the stairs, like very, very carefully holding 2 cups of tea.
I've got one.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I'll have 2 as well. One for everybody.
Everybody.
I feel like Hathor is doing much better balancing them, though. I feel like he must have like carried drinks and food and children up these stairs like 1,000 times
At the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
much.
at the same time.
Okay.
He's pretty
Dribbling
strong.
the kid.
You are
yeah.
pretty strong for a wizard, yeah.
Oh, hello. Tea can be had downstairs.
I just thought we'd come and get some food.
Good plan. Nerin makes very good food. I don't know about Luther, but I have every faith. And Rosanna is an
Can
extremely
explode.
good cook, an unfairly good cook. Oh dear, that did not sound. I'm sure it'll be all right.
Joanna will take a mug of tea from you and grin as she heads downstairs with you.
Put a little bit of mint in it. I thought you might like. Do you like mint? Oh, maybe she doesn't like mint.
Cacula. Yes, I do like mint.
Great. Sorry.
I'm
not very good with new people.
I'm just Julian's sister. You don't have to worry about impressing me. Kitto's sister.
All right.
Okay.
It looks good on you. The blouse.
A little out of my style, but I don't mind it.
I have been told I tend to be a little dramatic in my clothing style.
I can see that. Also, the like glowing thing that you were doing when you
Yes.
first found that was quite intense.
Can I advantage insight check Joanna to see if she has a thing for Cacula?
Yeah, roll it.
Oh, honey, that's not gonna go anywhere.
Roll it for me.
I know, but like,
Get out of luck.
That would be cute, though.
or like, what's going on with her?
Roll. Okay.
I have
With a 10,
can't fucking roll.
you're 90% sure she's a lesbian. I'm pretty sure she's a lesbian.
Or just in this moment, or am I?
No, you're like pretty sure. Pretty sure Joanna has never looked at men twice. You're pretty sure she's a lesbian.
Okay.
Are there any straight characters in this campaign?
No,
Yes, there are some straight NPCs. There aren't many of them, but there are
Sounds
some
fake.
straight NPCs.
Look, Leo, as much as it pains us, okay,
There has to be a
some
functional
straight
population.
people.
There's a fair number of trans NPCs as well, so like it's fine.
No, it doesn't have to be a straight population. You can just leave the buys for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of bi
that's,
NPCs. There's a
Luther
lot
is-
of bis.
Okay. So not all of my NPCs are flirting with Cacula. It's good to know.
No, she's not.
Just your
She's
dead
not.
ghost boyfriend.
Just my dead ghost.
I get the impression
I
he would do that
mean,
with everyone,
He
though.
would, yeah,
It's just
yeah,
how he
he
is.
would. Galileo flirts with everything all of the time, and you remember that. But he only he flirted with everybody, but he never really did anything with it. Like you were always aware that it didn't mean anything because he only ever had eyes for you.
Gays.
Yeah. So you guys head downstairs and get your usual violently rowdy dinner, helped prepare by Luther and Nerin. It's really good. And Luther seems a lot brighter. This is a very suddenly different side of Luther.
Luther, this is wonderful.
Thank you. First time for everything.
Right, exactly.
Aaron's like, Luther, chop those onions.
Luther's like, and they're like really neatly
Well,
diced.
too.
They're super neatly diced.
Oh, I'm gonna do it with the straight sword.
Yeah. Pulls out the short sword, just like very careful. Yeah. It's a pretty busy night at Rosanna's. There's a lot of kids. And they are, as always, enamored by the many of you, interested in the slightly luminescent glow that Joanna has in the low light, and Luther's whole nature. Again, they're just excited.
They are children.
They are children.
They are children.
Persephone is there. She looks well today. Looks like a good day. She's chattering away. She kind of notices you and waves, but
We'll wave
she's
back.
distracted.
At some point when she's got a drink in her hand, I will go along and just do the thing where you jab somebody in the hips.
She
With a knife.
does not throw the drink everywhere with a natural 18.
Hey.
She. Why am I ever nice to you? Hello. Good to see you back.
Hi. Yes, I am back again with more people. They're
Yes.
multiplying.
Yes. You're getting better at collecting friends.
Because I'm a tree
was
doesn't mean I
banned in the
produce
first
things.
She laughs at Luther.
I missed that. Sorry, what, Jake?
So just because I'm a tree doesn't mean I'm produced by spreading seeds everywhere.
It's like, it's terrible.
I was bad in the first place.
No, you were surprisingly good. I mean, your
Thank
friends are
you.
always incredibly chaotic, though.
Uh-huh.
Although these ones aren't as bad as the twins.
Boring friends are boring.
Yeah, okay. Glad you're alright, though.
Same to you.
I'm good.
Mhm.
Alright. So, an evening is had. It's relaxed, actually, and calm for once, and bright and excitable. Is there anything anybody wants to do before we take a long
How
rest?
long do I have?
You have
until-
exactly 24 hours from the period that it was done, so you have until 4:30 p.m. the next day.
Okay.
So you will be fine for now.
Let me know when it gets
I
nearer,
will.
because I do want to do a thing.
I will, yes.
At some point during dinner, Nerin will run over to Cacula and be like, I think you should make sibling flower crowns.
Oh, Nerin, you're so smart. What flowers do you think?
Can you do glowy ones for the glowy siblings?
All right. I've never tried bioluminescence before, but let's give it a go.
If you make them under the table, I'll run behind them and try and secretly put them on the heads.
All right. Okay. And he'll like focus very hard and try and make some bioluminescent flowers.
I'm gonna say you can probably do that.
Yay!
Bioluminescent, it's a
Yeah,
thing.
like you can have bioluminescent moss. So yeah. I'd
Yeah.
say you can do that.
Yeah, okay. He gets some like. Is white fuchsia a thing that exists?
I can Google it.
I don't know.
I think I'm thinking of freesias. There are bioluminescent flowers.
There we
Yeah.
go.
They normally look like daisies or lilies.
Okay, there you go. You can make bioluminescent daisies.
Okay, I will. And then there's like a little bit of bioluminescent moss in there as well.
Okay, good. All right.
And the odd
If-
white fuchsia.
If you
I'm
want
going to be
sneak
climbing up the chairs. I'm going to sneak up and
roll
climb up chairs.
stealth against Kitto and Joanna's passive.
Passive, okay.
Yeah. You're not paying attention. You're not.
Yeah,
looking.
that's
You aren't expecting Nerin to be
No.
an idiot.
no one
For
expects.
any mysterious reason. I don't know why anyone doesn't expect Nerin to be an idiot at this point.
Ooh, they're beautiful.
Oh, pretty.
Ooh,
Either
yeah.
that or those, I think.
Oh, those
Very
are
nice.
cool. I like them.
Okay.
Apparently.
Nerin falls off the chairs.
Nerin falls off the chairs.
Kyo just goes, oh dear.
Nerin, you're fine, but Joanna and Kitto have definitely noticed.
We just like look around and like
Right.
simultaneously like
And as the heads are near me, I'm like, oh!
Joanna laughs and readjusts it so it sits on her hair.
Wait.
Very nice.
I have a plan. Take two.
Yes.
I'm gonna do face step spring.
Okay.
Ooh.
Go for
I
it.
get a different thing.
You
The
do.
teleport isn't me anymore. I get to choose.
Yes.
You don't get the charm person, but I can teleport someone 30 feet.
Yeah.
So I like whisper to names, not other names.
Nerin,
Nerin, I
Cacula.
should know. It is Nerin. I
Idiot
don't know why
one,
it took
idiot
so
two.
long. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nerin. There we go. Be like, try it again, but like, be ready.
And I'll just say to Kitto and Joanna, you didn't see anything.
Joanna very obediently turns around. Doesn't pay attention.
Yeah,
Very obedient.
yeah,
Nerin is holding 2 flower crowns ready.
yeah.
Okay.
Then I'll do the face step on
Yeah.
you, so you can teleport like next to them.
So Nerin, you're stood with your flower crowns, and then suddenly there's a and you appear slightly above them so the angle is right, and drop the flower crowns on their heads, and then hit the ground.
And then crawl under the table.
Yeah.
And the flower crowns rest very peacefully upon Joanna and Kitto's heads.
so much.
And Luther is grinning, and it's weird. The rest of you watch as there's like a Luther kind of looks over and kind of twists his fingers ever so slightly, and like there's a slow, sudden burst of flower petals where Nerin is, which then reappear when Nerin appears, and then both of them vanish.
When Nerin like crawls back under the table, I'm assuming that
he emerges somewhere around my
Nerin is
chair.
going to emerge near Luther and be like, "That was really cool. Can we do that again?"
They're just like, "Now I gotta go to bed now." Oh boy, you can only do it once.
Yeah.
Nerin will then traverse under the table back to Cacula and be like, "Should we
He
do
will
one
do like
for
a high
Hathor?"
five under the table.
Yes, always.
Okay.
Hathor and Hathor's sister, whose name begins with a P, and I've forgotten it.
Persephone.
Persephone.
I'll make nice flower crowns. I imagine I will then get roped into making flower crowns for like all
You
of the
get
children.
roped into making flower crowns for many
He's
children.
delighted.
And Nerin delivers as many as he can in mysterious ways, like crawling under the
Amazing.
table.
They are very entertained. You entertain many children with this.
Nerin is very entertained too.
Okay.
At the end, I will just druid craft like a little bouquet of daffodils, and I'll give one daffodil to Luther and say, I thought it would be a nice memory, you know.
Of today.
Yeah. And
Thank
a
you.
reminder that this will come again, right?
Yeah. Luther starts to tear up.
Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
it's
fine,
all right.
It's fine.
And he'll like go forward and give like a very awkward hug. He'll go like under Luther's arm, which is awkward because of the height difference.
Yeah, Luther's shorter than you.
It's all right.
I'm gonna try like attempt to like pat the back for like
Yeah, it's a little awkward. No, Luther's not hugely shorter than you. He is somewhat shorter than you, but yeah, it's not a massive difference.
We'll
Yeah.
We'll
of
get this
course.
back, I promise, all right? It's
Yeah.
like I said earlier. You're not in this alone anymore.
No, I'm very
I killed
grateful.
a bug assassin for you, and I will kill many more.
Still know what the
Not
idea
kill
was.
Those bug assassins.
So you've improved Luther's social link. Luther will now die for you.
Yep, plus 10 to Luther's social.
And then I'll go and give like a little bouquet of sunflowers to Rosanna and just say,
Thank you for being so generous with your home and your food and your time.
You're always welcome here.
Thank you.
That's...
And I am so sorry for the trouble the other day. If there's anything I can do to... I've managed to
Cacula.
save up quite a bit of money, and if there's...
Cacula. This house is always home to trouble. We've harbored sky pirates and slaves and many, many people here. You are not trouble. None of
I'm
you.
glad. Thank you. All right. I better get started cleaning this away.
You better go get some rest, all of you.
Oh.
Still look a little bit like you've been put through Shredder.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Sleep well. I'll deal with this.
Thank
She
you.
ushers you off. Anything else before tomorrow?
Oh,
Everybody gets a long rest.
Hey.
So reset your spell slots, re-prepare your spells.
Astrid thinking about something.
Yeah,
I
what's
was
up?
thinking about scribing, but Hathor wouldn't.
I mean, yeah, you're pretty
He's-
tired.
Fucking wiped.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can you
Sure,
give
we'll
me...
have like at
Oh,
least a day between.
Kitto,
this
did
and
you
next.
take the rapier, by the way?
Yeah, can I have a rapier? I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can have your
No, is it
rapier.
cursed?
Be a rapier.
Please don't
Do
say
you want
it's
to?
cursed.
Do you want to attune to it? Okay, cool. It's called Ebony. That's its name.
That's nice.
Nice.
There you go. It is a blade made of a dark glossy material with faint patterns that constantly shift. It does 1d4 necrotic damage and is a +1 rapier. Once daily, you can use it to cast blindness deafness, which the DC is 8 plus your con modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
And you have to attune to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can put it in as a magical weapon.
Excellent. There's no quick way to do that, is there? I'll put it in between sessions.
No, if you just put it in as... I can put it in for you. Yeah, it'll take me a second.
That's very kind of you.
No worries. Okay. So, everybody gets a long rest. Everybody sleeps well. So you wake up the next morning. It's peaceful. It's quiet. What would you like to do?
Nerin's going to drag Luther back to the kitchen and be like, let's make breakfast.
Absolutely. Do we
You
have
can make
cheese?
breakfast, yeah. Rosanna does have some cheese that you can have, yes.
Kitto's going to go make some
Do with the cheese.
tea or coffee, whichever he remembers Joanna preferring, and take it to her and like try and get us to come sit outside and drink and have a chat.
Okay, she will definitely do that.
Does she prefer tea or coffee?
She prefers coffee.
No.
6 seconds, so I'm showing.
So it's now 95% sure.
She prefers that. Okay.
While we are having a brief contemplative break, what is this music from Stardust? Or is it from Treasure Planet? Or Atlantis?
Don't remember.
Okay.
In all
It's
honesty,
just, I'm like, I recognise it and I don't know where from.
Oh, it's Narnia.
I think it's Narnia.
None
Yeah.
of the above.
It's
Good
the
job,
Narnia
Niimi,
soundtrack.
Niimi brain. Thank you, Astrid.
I know, because I listened to this song on fucking repeat.
It's very
Never
good.
mind, return to your regularly scheduled gold.
Okay. So. What do you want to do?
Stumble downstairs to the kitchen table and
It's a quiet. Mornings are usually quite quiet. There's nobody around by the time you guys get there. So you're all there together. And you may do as you wish.
Post breakfast, Nerin will be like, so now is it find the hired boyfriend assassin?
Kitto
Yes.
wanted to take Joanna outside for a chat.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Joanna will go outside for a chat first, and then we'll do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That should be in your character sheet now, Bruce.
Thank you.
It should be under Ebony, and that should roll the damage, and then Blindness Deafness is in your spells.
If I'm necrotic shroud, then I am a necrotic demon.
You are. That's why I gave you a necrotic one.
Thank you.
Yep. So she comes outside with you.
You okay?
Better now. Feel a bit better. Yeah.
Okay. We should probably talk about what to do about.
Dad.
Yeah. How's Oliver?
7. I don't know, a small child. Loud now. But he's fine.
Yeah, they haven't got the best parenting track record, but I don't know.
Want to bring Oliver here?
I don't know.
Do you want to kill Dad? I wouldn't blame you for wanting to. I kind of want to. A little bit.
Yes, I do, kind of.
That's, see, look, I thought it was fine.
You're really taking your teenage angst and...
Okay, he had me kidnapped. I feel like that I have understandable teenage angst. Also, I feel like I get to be emo now. I'm spooky.
Very spooky. Very. Why did it have to be my boyfriend?
Because he offered, and it was fun.
I feel like we should... I don't know. Cacula would know what to do.
We can talk to them about it. I don't mind.
Yeah, maybe should we talk to him?
Confront father with what he did? Like Kat said, it worked.
What are we going to...
Pretend it isn't. Our options here are we
Run into
kill
the house
him.
and lynch him?
or we pretend it never happened, or we get Oliver out, or we, I don't know, confront him. Which I still feel like probably ends in killing him.
Yeah. Just a bit of a jump from what I've been doing.
Have you been doing?
Honestly, not much.
I feel like that's a lie. You have some pretty good friends.
Well, this is all weirdly recent. Did Galileo tell you what happened with him?
Yes. He told me that you'd written letters, and that was the thing that got you caught.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, yeah, it was one day Dad brought me into his study and sat me down. He was dead silent. The letters were out on the table.
That was when you left.
I knew what he would do to him. You know what he's like.
Yeah, I do.
If only I'd been fast enough, but couldn't get out.
Blame you.
He should.
But he's not going to. And
No.
he never will. And he never did.
No. Someone should.
Or maybe you should stop blaming yourself. And start blaming Father. It was his fault. He made the decision to do these things. You made one mistake. And he killed 2 people for it.
I should have gone with him beforehand. You would have.
We're not the same person.
Yeah, you're a better person. I should have gone with him. He wanted
Better
me
person
to.
than you were now, than you were before, though. Would you go with him now?
Yes.
I think that counts for something. I don't know. You seem to be doing pretty good things with these people. The Sky Pirates, and he seems like fun.
He's very new. Yeah, he's... I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe you should talk to him about it.
I can do that.
Yeah. We need to work out what to do about him. And
Well, then let's go and talk to your friends then. And work out what to do about him. And this other guy.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm glad you're back. Or at least with me. Again, I missed you.
I didn't know you would.
No, we didn't exactly see eye to eye, but you're still my brother.
You're still my little sister.
No matter how much taller than you I get.
All right.
She laughs.
You weren't this annoying last time I saw you.
I'm sure I was this annoying last time you saw me.
Okay. Well.
Maybe I just got a bit more spine recently.
Uh-huh. Well. Great.
Rolls her eyes and heads inside. The rest of you are kind of sat around the table when Joanna comes in, grinning, holding a mug of coffee.
Yeah.
So, my brother thinks we should have a conversation about what's happening next. Or I think we should have a conversation and my brother's avoiding it.
I suggest, look, it doesn't matter.
She grins. So, what do we want to do next?
I made a promise to your brother that I would get revenge for him. But I don't know where to start on that.
Yeah.
Don't say. Seems
Think
like the most important thing to do now.
first order business and spirals our only lead again.
I reckon Spiral will let us know. He seems at least slightly altruistic, if not actively. I think with a little bit of questioning, it'll at least have a direction to point us.
Okay. Leo, I think it maybe...
Yeah.
Yes, muted. I was like, Leo.
We also don't have to say that our aim with this person is to kill them. You know, we can just be looking for them.
Only wise. And
True, but
Yeah.
if we don't, then your brother's soul won't get. Not brother, boyfriend.
No. Partner, Galileo.
Yeah. Partner's soul won't get
Yeah.
put to rest.
And well, after that, there's we don't have to talk about it right now, but
The question of what to do with our father.
yes.
And technically our mother, because I'm sure she was complicit,
Yeah.
if not actively involved.
Yeah.
Right.
She's just as much of a piece of work. We have a younger brother. He's
Oh,
only
yeah.
7.
Okay.
oh,
Okay. What would you like to do about that?
Well, I see 4 options. 1, we ignore it. 2, we kill my father. 3, we go in and try and somehow sneak Oliver out. I guess bringing him here would be the only option then. And then 4, we confront my father, which will probably end in option 2. But that does require us to be able to get back into the guilds, which she kind of looks all over you. I'm not sure that's that easy for some of you.
It's happened
we've done
before.
it before.
Okay, then maybe we could do it.
They're looking for. How long would it take
What do you
to
mean?
get back in? They'll be looking for an ultimate Ladrin.
That's true. If we did that earlier, Musa would be an easier hide.
How powerful is your father?
Not at all.
Oh.
I mean, he has a gun,
Yes.
He's mostly...
but he's a businessman. He's
The
not.
power comes from money and...
Yeah, he's just a businessman. He's not magical in any way. Our uncle Kydril was always the one with the power.
Yes,
In
I
my
know of him.
based on your father's attitude to his children, it might be sensible to get your brother out before confronting him.
I think that would be best. But then it's a matter of where to bring him. We'd have to ask Rosanna. I'm sure she'd want to be as accommodating as possible, but
That's going to be interesting.
another child is a lot of responsibility.
No offense, but I think we should consider the possibility. Although your father is an easy target, Kydril is not. Will Kydril be looking for Oliver if he goes?
Yes.
We
I
haven't
think
been looking for me, though.
no, but you and I
He can scry.
are
He'll
old
lead him
enough.
straight here.
You and I are old enough for father to not really have enough of a legal stand-in if he tries to find us. Oliver is not.
Is your brother in danger, do you think?
I doubt it. Our father isn't violent. He's just...
Yeah, he tends to wait until you're like 15 before he starts getting actively violent.
So we can confront now and then save your brother in 7 years.
Yes. He...
Would have found the assassin bad end, surely.
Yeah. Oliver isn't going to be in danger.
No, but if we kill our parents, then what happens to him?
He'll end up with Kydril.
Exactly.
Is that better or worse?
You seem to know Kydril.
Private tutor.
Is that better or worse?
Worse. I think it's
Precisely.
worse.
I don't know Kygel very well, but I never liked him.
I never had a class under him directly, but he always seemed... There was something about his eyes. They were cool. I know horror stories from his classes. I can't imagine what it was like to be tutored by him directly.
He's a man with
A lot of power and a lot of desire to throw it around.
a lot of ambition and no restraint.
Yes.
It's never a good combination.
So, what we've established is saving your brother won't help.
No.
Killing your father won't help. Talking to your father will end up in killing your father, which won't help. So, none of the above?
Perhaps
I
we
hate-
leave it.
I hate to suggest as such, but
Oliver won't be hurt. Oliver won't be harmed. Besides, he was always Mother's favourite, so she'll protect him.
Youngest usually is.
Yep.
We can keep getting information, and if anything changes, we can decide. We can not ignore it, but just not act on it.
waiting is not doing nothing,
Yes.
and
What do
not
you think?
acting now doesn't mean we never can.
Yes.
What do we like money-wise?
I have quite
Try
a
and
bit of
join the-
money.
Try and join the guild in the meantime. Try and get information through there.
Perhaps. I won't be able to, because yes,
I mean-
I haven't actually told you this. I'm wanted for execution by the university police. So, sorry, I feel like I should have gone through that before we got so well acquainted.
You also didn't tell us when you were saying you were going to sneak into the university. You didn't give us that caveat.
True, but it is, I didn't want you to have to do it by yourself, and Hathor seemed... Anyway,
I told you all the stuff I've been involved in the autumn, but before I'd finish. Yes, maybe the guild isn't the best option. I'm just trying to think.
no, it's
I
all
mean,
right.
You're not gonna, Joanna, you're not gonna be safe. And I'm not.
I'm not going back.
Neither am I.
Then it's fine. Then I do what you do. I cut my hair and I vanish.
It's not a good life.
I'm not on my own.
I've got a suggestion for maybe one that's a little better. You want out of the city, right? There's only so many ways you can do that. We know a couple of pirates.
We do.
I know some too.
They
I
might.
know.
Quite a rowdy bunch.
Gallio had always suggested I went back and talked to his crew.
Mm-hmm.
Or his
We
ex-crew.
Option.
What was his name? Morrill? Purple Tiefling, he said.
I'm going to check that because I don't quite remember what I wrote down.
I think you said moral.
Yes,
Yeah, you
Moral,
did say
I
Moral.
am right. Moral Griswold, he said. He will have a pirate's name at this point, but I don't know it.
No, me neither.
Gallio
But-
didn't either, but I know the ship.
Frostline Knight.
Mhm.
Fenrir definitely will.
Fenrir definitely will.
You know.
She's lost. She's like, who is Fenrir and Frostlion?
We've been working with some sky pirates. Frostline's the captain, and Fenrir used to work on Gallio's ship.
Then
Still
we
are,
can,
technically.
then we can go to them first. Yes.
And whether you'd
can't-
like then
I like
decide whether you'd like to escape or maybe even join a crew.
Oh well, I think
Sky
the life of a
pirates is
sky
certainly-
pirate would suit me.
The look certainly does.
A little bit of danger.
Dangerous.
The lions wouldn't care about your affliction, whether you're an Azana or your connection to
The undead.
Any weakened
the
shores.
wounded. They took me in.
There are choices for you.
Then
And
I
a
say
sky
we do that.
pirate's life is
Noting
clearly
that
not
down.
without danger, but
Then we do that. We deal with this Lori, and then we Or maybe we should, I don't know, go to the sky docks first.
Whichever you would rather. It's whether you want to come with or not.
I don't want to be a burden. I don't have the power you do.
And we wouldn't want you to put you in more danger than you've already been in the past couple of days. You deserve to rest.
Well,
It's just this, Laurie. It's not. It was Dad.
was.
I don't.
But can we go for him now? Your friends make good points. Going for him isn't going to... It'll make me feel better, sure, but it isn't actually going to fix things.
At least not right now.
I'll reach across and grab Kitto's hand and go, it's not a no, it's a wait.
Hey.
There's a very brief touch on your face, Kitto. Cool. And, okay. I'm here now. Oh, and you turn, and Gallio's barely there. Gallio's like flickering in and out, and it's like holding full.
Hi.
Say hi. Hi.
Hi.
All again.
Are you sure you don't need a little longer?
I do, but also I'm presuming that you're doing other things, so I'm trying to come and talk first. And
Please look after yourself. It's not.
that's fine.
You've already
It's been quite
died.
taxing. Don't do it again.
Just like a very, very strong headache.
Hey.
So, what's the plan? Can I help through Joanna? Obviously, physically, I'm not much use.
Talk to / kill Laurie. We're going to find him by talking to Spiral.
Good. Yep.
Gonna get Joanna on a ship out of here somewhere.
Excellent.
Either
That's a good idea.
yours or Frost Lion's or Luther's. Whichever one would like him.
Lion. Peak skipper. Head of the peak skipper.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
I knew the ship vaguely. I didn't know it well, but I was aware of it.
Very hot.
Fenrir on it.
Fenrir, he was a good man.
He
Yeah.
is.
Always
Still.
Good. I'm glad he's okay.
And we're trying to work out what to do about my father, our father, and Oliver.
That's complicated.
I know.
And your friend Luther is right. Killing Laurie will stabilize me. Killing your father will not. It's not really about intention with this. It's about connection.
Is there any way that you could share your memory of Laurie with us so we know what they look like more? All we have now is purple tiefling.
Don't.
No, Merle's the
Morals the
quartermaster.
Merle
Oh, sorry.
Merle
Right,
is his.
never mind.
Yeah,
We
Merle
don't know
took over
anything
from his
about
father.
Laurie's race,
Yeah.
I believe.
I remember. I only saw him briefly.
And if you recall.
Elven.
All right.
Definitely a member of the Cloaks.
Okay.
I learnt the name later, when I was already gone. It's
How?
kind of like a... It's like a connection. Because it's the tying point.
Okay.
It's like a fury. It doesn't help me find him, but I know who he is.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it. Don't worry. You can go now.
Lucy,
Rest.
I promised you I'd find you more information. There aren't many things that can cause this kind of halt in dying. There are a lot of things that are dead and can do things that I can do, but there aren't that many things that can cause a halt in dying,
Let's see.
which whittles it down. So I will try and find more in time.
It's not even proper death, it's the death of a personality.
Okay, that might help me
Metaphorical
again.
death.
Metaphorical death. Okay, metaphorical death. Julian,
Yes.
before I fade again, I'm kind of tied to Joanna, but now I know where you are. I can find you again.
Okay. Okay.
I'll see you soon. It might be like a week, though. It takes time. This is a lot of power.
We've waited
See you
this long.
before then. Thank you for today.
You're very welcome.
See you soon.
I will be back. And he kind of disappears into mist again. Joanna kind of smiles a little. Yeah, it's great. This happened the first time he gave me like power. He was able to appear, and then he just sort of vanished for about 2 months. Actually,
Wow.
this time out, and then came back. But it takes a lot of energy. I think it's quite difficult to hold.
Yeah.
Connections.
Yeah. Good to see him. Okay, we should go to the peak then
Okay.
first.
Yes, that would be. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
They're all very lovely. I'll tell you about them on the way there. But we all can.
Okay.
You might like to see me like this.
I'm sure Opal will.
Opal will be very happy. So you guys head to the peak. You head up to the Sky Docks. We'll put you on the Sky Docks aesthetic.
Whee!
There we go. Ba-ding. And we'll change the sounds. It's early morning, and you head up to
Two
the
ticks
Sky
again,
Docks.
sorry.
No worries, love. Just gonna change my sounds. Okay.
Look, I made a scarf for a hamster.
Very cute.
That's exciting.
Yeah. No, it's very poorly made. It's still
No,
just a
it's exciting.
practice.
That doesn't mean it isn't exciting. That's not mutually exclusive.
It's very good. I like it.
Yep. Can everyone see the
I
Sky
will
Docks
just check.
aesthetic?
I can see a boat.
I've been
Because
Zoom
should
on
be-
main, so
It should be a boat. Yeah,
yes, I see a boat.
should be a boat. That's a good
Hark,
term.
a boat.
Hark,
Nice Sky Docks.
boat. Yep, and we got sound in the background.
Tag yourselves. I'm the guy in the background with the really big hat.
Yep,
It's coming in, I
Alex.
think.
Okay,
To the game.
terrible. Yeah, have we got sound in the background as well, guys?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
my roll 20 was like, you have been disconnected from the server, and I was like,
Oh,
oh
dear.
no, but I have not. It has
Yeah,
returned me
mine
to the
is now
server.
refusing to show me the name of any tracks or the jukebox page because I accidentally popped it out. But I can hear the music.
Okay,
It's
it's called
called
Fortunes. It's from Chrono Cross.
Hey.
It is. Me nicking all of the Chrono Cross soundtrack because of Jake. So you guys head up to the Sky Docks. As I say, it's like 9-10 a.m. And the Sky Docks are busy. Are you specifically looking for the Peak Skipper?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's an easy ship to find. You know exactly what it looks like. And you take a moment and you find yourself looking at the crew of the Peak Skipper, and there seems to be people moving around on and off the deck, and you can see Farland, the quartermaster, is moving timber and moving cargo, and you see Torrans and Spirit, who are lifting boxes of cargo and moving them up onto the thing, and he sees you and, oh, hi!
Hi.
Hi.
You want the captain?
Yeah, preferably.
He's in. 1 second. Farland kind of has a goes,
I was like, I heard that.
it's their headphones like an idiot. Farland kind of nods and heads off a little bit, and Torrans stops to move the massive box he's carrying under one arm and waves at you, and Spirit kind of gives you a nod as they head back onto the ship. A moment later, the familiar form of Frostline comes out, his hat jauntily on his head, and oh, hello everyone.
Hi.
Oh,
You look different.
yeah. Just for today though.
He kind of twists a little bit of wire around his fingers and goes, "Opal, you've got a company," and looks back over at you. Can I help? Asper.
This is Joanna, my sister.
Lovely to meet you, Joanna. I'm Frostline. Your brother and his companions have done me a great service a few times. She kind of waves a little awkwardly and is like, "Hi." So, what can I do for you?
She's looking at making a new life, and
You want somewhere else to go?
yeah.
It's very fair. Well, I'm sure we could see about that. I'm not sure. I don't know whether or not we have any space, but I can ask around. See if
Oh,
anybody
and
else
she's
does.
made a warlock pact with a dead sky pirate. So
That's valid. We've all done something like that in our time.
haven't we all?
Cacula's
Yeah.
like, have we?
Your experiences are not universal.
And you get tested on it. You have to line up. Got individuated.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
I will glance at Kitto in like a look of interrupt me if you don't want me to say this. There was a sky pirate about a captain and son. How many years ago? 4? 2? 2 years ago. Who died quite tragically, and their ship got taken over, I think, by the quartermaster at the time. Purple Tiefling then went by the name of Moral.
The Cloud Jumper. Yes, I remember it. Yeah, I believe Moral goes by Sleet Sparrow these days. Fenrir came from that ship. Moved over a year ago. And no hard feelings. He said Sleet Sparrow was an excellent captain, just he was only a deckhand on that ship, and I had an opening for a bit more of a role for him, and he ended up over here. That was all. But if this is connected, you may want to go to that ship.
Possibly.
I
It was
believe the Cloud Jumper are in right now. I saw their ship earlier.
Know where it is?
Yeah,
What
it's
looks
about
like I mean,
3 docks down that way. I think it's under dock 17 currently.
Alright, all then. Wouldn't be allowed on just willy-nilly though.
No, but you could take Fenrir with you. He would be. So,
if you're prepared to lend him for
he'll be
20
fine.
minutes.
He'll be fine. And as he says this, you notice Lusa Opal come running up from underneath the deck, kind of, "Captain, you were..."
Yeah.
"Hey!"
Hello.
He runs over, and stops in front of you. He's like,
I haven't done it yet. This is just temporary, but it's proof that it can be done.
"It's great. You look great."
Thank you.
I didn't think I'd get to see it.
Neither did I, but here we are, and it's the wrong colour jumper. It doesn't.
No, the red doesn't quite suit you as much anymore. You need something black. If you can change again, you need something neutral. A nice grey, perhaps. You'd look good in grey. You would. Even if it is only temporary, I'm glad it can be done. I'm so glad it can be done. I'm sorry that we couldn't help more.
It's fine. You put me on this path, which has led me here today.
Always. Keep you on the straight and narrow, eh?
Exactly.
All of those years. Always well. It's really good to see you.
You too. Pat on the back.
Gives you a hug. And
We are
as
not
that-
a pat on the back
Yeah.
campaign.
No!
Jake.
Yeah, no. Opal is like, no, hug.
Okay.
And as this is going on, Frostlion has disappeared and comes back up a moment later with Fenrir.
Oh
His
yay,
dogs.
he's back. I thought you meant like
No, he just went to go
I
get
was
Fenrir.
like,
And he
"Aw."
comes back and he's like, hey. And Fenrir's like, oh, hey, everyone. Again, good to see you all. Captain says you need me to get back onto my old ship.
Just for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds good. I haven't seen the crew in ages. Be nice.
Mhm.
Do I need the
Give me-
context? I'm just not going to ask. It's fine. I'll get you back on.
Give me 2 seconds, and I'm gonna yeet down and run through and go and knock on the engine room door and
Yep.
then stick it open and go, Atri!
Okay.
I got
You
an
can
owl!
Actually sticks his head out and is like, you got an owl?
I got an owl! It's called Cheese! And then shut the door and leave.
You hear Atri excitedly cackling at the
favourite
idea
friendship.
of the owl being
Love
called
them
Cheese.
So much.
I'm holding the barn out. I'm holding Cheese like
Cheese
this,
is like-
with his legs out at the front.
His leggies are out and he's like, why do you do this to me?
I love it. While that's happening, I'll kind of
Jesus
say
Christ.
to Fenrir, well, let's put it like this, shall we? We're looking for either passage or job.
Okay, that's something I could probably get hold of. It's not a big crew. They definitely need more hands, so you'd be fine.
Do I need to let my other crew know that I'm changing deck for a bit?
Oh, I haven't seen two lions in a bit. They were out last I heard.
I'd have time before I get back. A job that lasts an hour lasts a day. A job that lasts a day lasts a week.
Yes, I mean,
A job that lasts a month lasts an hour. That was what evens out.
if you want me to pass on the message for next time I see them, I can do.
Much appreciated.
We'd love to have you around a little bit more.
I like that too.
Good. Good.
Confirmation of permanent Jake residencies.
Yeah.
Huzzah! Da-da-da-da-da-da! Jake acquired.
Jake acquired. Okay.
When
So,
Hathor comes back, if Cheese is still in this plane,
yes,
Cheese still in this
he is
plane,
within this plane.
then I'll be
Cheese
like,
is out.
can Cheese be on my head? And then I'll be as tall as you.
That's not how it works.
I'm going to put Cheese on my hand, and as I'm passing him over, and be like, I like Nerin. Be nice to Nerin.
He sits on Nerin's head.
Perch him on a horn.
Oh yeah, Cheese is much happier on a horn. Sits on the horn.
It's
Bob.
frankly
Nerin is
fantastic.
walking with deliberately more bounce.
He's enjoying the bobs. He's going. Every now and again, you move a little bit too much, and his wings go out and flutter slightly, but he holds his balance fairly well. Okay, so you guys are going to head. We'll just briefly do the interaction with the sky ship, and then we'll call it for tonight.
Let it be
Mhm.
established that I love Nerin with my whole soul.
Valid. So you guys head 3 docks down, and there's another skyship, and the skyship's, as I say, the peak skip is quite slim, quite small because of its arcane nature. This skyship is bigger and has the more common large steam engine in the back that has like wired caging around it, which you would know is infused with arcane power to make the steam go further. And you head up, and Fenrir leads you up, and the gangplank is down actually, but the ship doesn't look to have. There are people coming on and off, and Fenrir heads up on deck and goes, Captain, and calls out slightly, and a moment later, a half elf, actually, in quite nice clothing, comes out and goes, Fenrir! And comes over and Fenrir gives him a hug and kind of laughs and ruffles his hair and he goes, Captain's just in his office. I'll let you talk to him. Sorry, I'm the quartermaster. I'll just be a second. Kind of waves and heads into the office, and then a minute later comes out with a purple-skinned tiefling. He's in his like 30s, 40s. Has like curled horns, and is a full tiefling and has like curled horns, and kind of
Is Nerin's dad?
warm purple skin.
Nerin is scrutinizing.
I don't know what to make you roll for this, Nerin. Roll insight.
Roll
check.
dad.
Roll dad.
Roll it. You are my dad.
You're my dad. Boogie,
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 boogie.
Please roll on that one.
Nerin.
I got a 2.
It's a purple tiefling.
Nerin's like, definitely my dad.
Okay. He comes out and kind of.
Probably not the
Hi.
best time to talk to him about it, but you know in your heart that he's your dad.
Hi,
If you get all purple tieflings in a room, like, you know,
Yeah.
there's a probability be at least one of them.
one of them is your dad. Hi, I'm Slate Sparrow. I'm the head of the Cloud Jumper. Can I help you?
Sounds like a customer service worker.
He's awkward. Not high charisma, isn't Slate Sparrow. He's high lot
There's a
of.
message after the beep.
Yeah.
Um,
Fenrir kind of waves to you like, I got you on, bud. It's all yours now.
Hi. We're wondering if you had any spaces for at least just the one who's, and then step aside and motion to Joanna, who's looking to get out of town for a bit.
Looks over Joanna. I think we could take another one. Fenrir, you vouching? Fenrir's like, yeah, sure. I don't know, they wanted a job, boss. I know you're not boss anymore, but like, I didn't want to, you know, leave you in the lurch. I don't know why they specifically wanted here. I know Skipper's not got any crew space, but I don't know why here specifically. Sleep Sparrow kind of raises one eyebrow, like, why here specifically?
Looking at Kitto like, me or you, buddy?
looking at Joanna.
Joanna's like,
You're
and then looks at Kitto like, help.
So, do you mind if I? That's it, Joanna.
Go on, yeah.
Long story, not so short. A hail jackal. His son.
Stormspire, I remember both of them well.
Yeah, he's kind of connected to Joanna now, and we feel like it'll be a good place for her.
You rolled high enough Arcana to understand how that works. You rolled 12. Right.
Connect to the dead boyfriend bone.
Right, I see. He kind of looks at Kitto. His eyes narrow slightly. Then he looks at Nerin, and his eyes narrow slightly.
Are you my son? My son!
Boogie, boogie, boogie. He straightened his cloak a little bit. Right. Well, they were very good to me and to this crew. Both Hail Jackal and Stormspire, and it would have always been wanted that Stormspire would have been the captain, not me. I was an excellent quartermaster. I'm not a perfect captain, but yeah, you'd be very welcome aboard, miss. With his blessing. I would still like it to be his ship, after all. After all of this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I should get your names after all of this, obviously. as you know, I am Sleet Sparrow. Can I have your names, please? Joanna kind of goes, Joanna.
Kitto.
Doesn't give her last name very well.
Yeah.
Cacula.
Yes.
For Eldenheim. Oh,
Doesn't know you.
okay.
I was kind of like, does he know the Dew Lions? No. Yes,
Nerin.
Nerin. Yes. And you? Hathor.
Hathor.
Shit, sorry.
Pay attention.
Where's Hathor?
Your name.
Hathor.
You're gonna say Astrid.
I was like, yeah. Is it?
Don't fucking push me, Jake.
Is it possible to roll insight on like why he was looking at Nerin?
Absolutely. Roll insight.
That's what I was just rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh
can
my
roll
God.
insight.
None of you know that Nerin doesn't have a dad.
No.
Yeah.
Nerin never verbalizes
He
this.
just
No,
looked
Nerin
really dodgily at Nerin.
He did just squint at Nerin. Yes.
18.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay.
One fucking good roll this session.
With an 18, there are some similarities in the facial shapes between Nerin and Sleet.
Oh,
And
Woogie.
the way he looked at Nerin was
I thought my dad.
surprise and not unpleasantness, just sudden shock. Just, oh dear. Not really, oh dear, just like, oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Wasn't something I expected.
Okay.
With an 18,
Half tieflings, half halflings are pretty rare, huh?
yeah.
Also wearing monk clothes.
Wearing monk clothes. He remembers his mother. He kind of goes, one moment, Nerin. You're a
Do you want us to
I would love a conversation with Nerin if that was...
Yeah, come on. Kitto's kind of
Kitto's like, go!
We're all going.
Turn around and push
Cacula is
everybody
also
out by
like,
the shoulders.
Yeah, he kind of gives a side look to his quartermaster, who scarpers and makes sure that nobody else is on the ship. And he kind of
taking Joanna with us currently, like while they chat, or
yeah, that's fair.
okay.
Can do. He kind of, hi, Nerin, right?
Hi.
You're from the Sanctum, yes?
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is a bit of a weird question. Can I have your mother's name?
Fuck. What's my mother's name?
Ava.
Thank you. Ava. Delphinium.
Ooh, okay.
Do you know her?
I did.
You could
Yes.
say.
I did know her
Honestly.
very well. She
Biblically.
she didn't really think being seen with a sky pirate was very appropriate at the time. You know, as high as she was in the Sanctum, I didn't realize she was with child though. When I knew her, this is possibly
Well,
a lot to take in. Yes. Wow. I'm sorry I didn't try and find you earlier. I guess I didn't know you existed.
I do.
Yes, you do. He kind of holds out a hand and is like, would it be okay to get to know you a little at some point? Okay. You could call me Moral if you'd like. That is my name. That's not, I guess, the title. Sleet Sparrow's the professional name.
Okay, Moral. Nerin is all my names. I only have Nerin.
Nerin is a good name. I like it.
Nerin is just very stunned and like.
Yeah, Sleet Sparrow is
You are my
also very stunned, very much like, oh god, I have a son?
Woogie.
I didn't realize I had a son.
I have a son.
Wuggy. He kind of. Okay. I think your friends are waiting.
Yeah,
But
but I'm sure we'll come back.
please
come
do.
back.
I would like that,
Yeah.
and we can talk about things then.
Okay.
It's lovely to meet you, Nerin.
Nerin will run over.
Yep.
And hug for
Oh,
like a second.
He'll take it. He'll give you
and
a
then
hug.
be like, okay, I'm going.
Yeah, he lets go. And it's like,
Sweet.
good
I
plan,
want
Nerin.
to
Police
imagine
said that
this guy
cheese is on my
pirate
head this
Nerin.
whole time.
Cheese is on your head this whole time.
He wasn't talking to you, Nerin, he was talking to the owl.
Barely, no. He kind of is just like, okay, that's fine. He's a lot more concerned with
This
you
is what
than
my
he is with
child's
cheese.
like.
Yeah. And kind of it's quite difficult to tell when a tiefling is blushing because his skin is so dark, but it's very much like a shade darker than it was earlier. And he kind of waves a little as you head off and looks very dazed, and then heads back on. And Fenrir Fenrir's just like, okay, well, I'm glad we got multiple things out the way. Gad, Joanna's got a
Alex,
job.
Can we say goodbye to Joanna, or are we doing the next session?
You can say goodbye to Joanna because it'll only take briefly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head back to the Peak Skipper.
It was good to see you.
Lovely to see you guys. I'm sure I'll see you again soon. I think we're in city for like 3 more days. So I'm sure we'll see you around.
Okay.
I'll give regards to Frostlion and Opal, and everyone. So I'll see you again. Fenrir waves and heads off. Joanna kind of pauses. That went smoother than I expected.
Yeah. If hopefully we'll be back soon. If you need anything, you can go to the Peak Skipper. We know them, and they can get in contact with us as well. Frostline can get in contact with us. So if you need to, you can.
Do lines as well if you need it.
Okay, thank you.
You're gonna be okay.
It's gonna be a new start.
Yeah.
I think I'd look good with short hair.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still glowing a little bit. You might need to find.
You're not anymore.
No, that's a different story. Another time.
Another time, perhaps. She moves and places her hands on your face. I'll miss you again, but I'll be here. Julian.
I'll come back.
Okay.
Sure you'll do wonderfully.
Thank you.
Take care.
All of you as well. Thank you for this. For everything. And I'm sure Gallia will come and visit you.
You better.
He will. He talks about you a lot. He just couldn't find you.
Yeah. Okay.
She throws her arms around you and gives you a really tight hug.
I will hug her back round the waist. Well, not quite that low.
No, but yeah. The height difference is palpable.
Yeah.
She lets go and kind of straightens herself up a bit, brushes down her shirt that she got from Cacula, and smiles and says, "Good luck with killing Laurie."
Yeah.
And,
We'll get it done.
I'm sure you will.
Do.
Thank you again for everything.
See you soon.
I'll see you soon. She grins and kind of turns and heads back on to the ship, onto the cloud jumper, and walks immediately into this half-elf, the quartermaster, who stops and kind of, "Oh, yes," and heads off with her. Leads her down below decks to get her acquainted with the rest of the crew.
Put a
And
hand
that's
on
where...
Kitto's shoulder and just say, "She'll be all right."
I know.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Incredible.
Thank you!
This session was just